they had scheduling issues, so they couldn't show up for the ambush. So
No, we
I skipped
use
those.
NPC version of Halloween to cast Speak with Animals and translate for me.
Well, regardless.
Because they can.
Well, regardless, let's get this show on the road. Last time on Sinful Lights, you all were, I believe, last time you guys went back to Mercatoris. Pretty much settled things with the halflings and centaurs, thus ending the war on that island once and for all. Also finding out that the former Mercatoris merchant lord died of mysterious causes. After that, you did some shopping. Remy robbed from the casino. That won't bite him in the ass, I'm sure.
Look, he just went to a place of worship and worshipped in his own way.
by mugging people. Well, not mugging, robbing. After that, you all did some shopping, handed in some quests, and decided to do it and figure out from there where to go. You, instead of waiting for the dragon like you all originally were going to do, you insisted on heading towards where this demon boar was, because of the magic portal you were informed of. As you traveled along the way, using Remy's wild shape abilities to your benefit, you were able to make it there in half as much time as it would have taken. Getting there, you met this giant demonic boar, which seemed to be a boar with a bunch of bones sticking out of it. Halloween having talked to the creature, found out it was the pet of Gilgamesh, the wizard you've all been informed of that made these magical portals, and felt really lonely, and through some very good persuasion skills on Halloween's part, was able to convince it not to attack you all and let you pass, under the agreement that you find Gilgamesh and tell him to come visit him once again. After it left, you all inspected the magical circle. Gwen was able to figure out pretty much how it works. She found out that it would teleport you somewhere. It's just that due to her lack of magical abilities, you can be teleported to the exact spot. And as you waited there, you also waited for the dragon, who came along with you in this teleportation circle of yours.
Yeah.
As you all teleported, you all passed out. Each one of you meeting your benefactors again, who granted each of you a boon. He granted Tesseract granted Remy the power of basically fusing his wild shapes together. Patsy gave Anya the power of colors. Sylvis was given a map to multiple powerful artifact weapons, including a weapon of his own from a different mark that he has yet to identify. And Gwen was given a bit of a buff to her elemental powers. I just realized I was on the wrong screen while I was recording. I was recording Discord. I was not recording the screen. Oh well. And with that, we ended the session with all of you waking up in what Skorgax informed you of was potentially Excusia, the kingdom of orcs. Bee's necklace showed you the map of the kingdom, and that's where we left off last session. Now we begin the session with all of you getting your bearings, looking around at these verdant fields of grass, seeing many hills off in the distance. Okay, party, what do you do?
I'll look back at my companions and ask, I don't suppose any of you have any experience on this part?
Remy speaks up. Not really this part of the island, of the mainland, but I do know that there is that town south of us that we should probably be heading to. I have some contacts there. I'm supposed to be meeting a friend there soon. Or later, at some point, really.
Anybody else?
It's not the worst thing, so I have no argument.
Skorgax, are you gonna go back home, or are you gonna hang out with us for a while?
I should be heading back home. My people need me. The one I was facing that had the dragon madness, I unfortunately was unable to kill. I need to warn my people who are nearby if they haven't already succumbed to it themselves. It was good. I once again thank you, adventurers, for healing me of the madness. If you ever need of me, blow on that horn. And if you ever find yourself in Tillville, come meet me in my home. It should be one of the more northern poisonous forests up north in Tillville.
Pulls out B, and B is like, show us on the map.
B, who has become essentially a disglorified map marker for you all, pulls out. Poor B. He just
You
wants.
shouldn't have such a good map then.
B rolls his eyes, holds out the necklace, and changes it to the continent map. You'll find that Tillville is up here. You guys are currently here.
Yeah, so where is his home? Like here-ish?
Well, I haven't. It seems that this necklace only gives you the map once you're in the area.
Yeah, but the dragon could mark a vague general area.
The dragon looking at the continental map. Hold on, as I. It should be roughly, based on what this map is showing, it should be roughly. As I get the eclipse tool.
Also, I wonder if Sylvis's map would be no.
Out of range. Sorry.
The bunny takes 3d6 psychic damage for trying to metagame.
I'm immune. Crazy can't be hurt by crazy. We'll be sure to visit you if we're ever in that area.
Good luck on your journey.
Thank you. Of course. And with that, he spreads out his wings, and with a mighty flap, he takes off into the air, heading in a northern direction.
Well, it seems like we should be heading to the port city then. If it's to scale, then we are quite south on here, and then we have a long journey to the north to get to that first sin.
Do we have any idea where it is, or just?
All we know is
You will-
north. B's necklace will glow brighter when we get closer.
Okay.
That's pretty convenient.
B looks down at the slightly violet glowing necklace in his palm.
Oh my fucking god, I just realized something. Okay, that's hilarious. Shit.
Looks to Remy confused.
No, out of character, I just realized something really funny.
Yo.
Okay. So I guess we're going to go south.
South then.
Okay.
Let's
Move
go.
your two. Since you're on barefoot, go two spaces out. Okay.
Can we do the trick where Remy wild shapes to get into something for everyone to ride on?
Unfortunately,
it's
no.
1 hour of travel. I doubt it would even.
I don't think we've rested yet.
Oh god damn it. Yeah,
Well,
Remy's out of wild shape.
Well, you did find yourself waking up, so. But,
Yeah, it doesn't mean we
So-
got a comfortable long rest, though. We could have been 1
Did
minute.
we get a
could have been
long
1
rest or
hour.
a short rest?
We literally went through a portal and instantly woke up. As far as we know, we had a slight dream, but we don't know how long the dream was. So it's up to you to.
That is true. We don't know how long we were out.
Yes, unfortunately, yes, you were out. I will say you were out for your characters wouldn't really know this, but well, actually, no, you would know this because when you
Would
were
the
at
sun
island-
change?
Well, when you were at the island, it was getting up to night hours. When you woke up here, you saw the sun creeping over the horizon. I.e., it's dawn right now.
Sounds like a long rest to me.
Yep.
We time traveled to the future.
Dawn of the first day, 72 hours from now.
Oh, hi, Ren.
Strange voice come from nowhere.
Are we sure it's even the same year? We could have gone back in time.
We'll look for a calendar then.
As you travel
Okay, but
along,
oh no, go ahead.
as you travel along, unfortunately, you do not have you did not bring the cart with you that you had. You left the cart back on the island, it seems.
What card?
So, while you could attempt to do it, it wouldn't really work considering the amount of party you have that would have to fit on one horse. And while horses are in fact strong, they cannot hold that many people and still go the same speed.
No, we figured this out. My room of flying can hold 2 people, which will half it down to 50 movement speed. And then it's just the 2 smaller folks on top of the horse.
True. However, when you have moved your 2 spaces, an interesting thing happens. Sylvis, as you're all moving, before, out of nowhere, in front of you lands an arrow sticking out of the ground.
Oh.
You see a note attached to said arrow.
Well, first I'm going to check the horizon. I don't want to put my head down when arrows are flying.
While he does that, I check the arrow.
Okay, Sylvis, make me a perception check. And Anya, as you check the arrow, the note says this, and Sylvis, as you look off in the distance, you see the silhouette of a figure on a nearby hill.
We have company that way. Anya, what does it say?
It says, "Come meet me. We need to talk." It doesn't say who from or who to. It doesn't seem to be aimed at any one of us. So,
It landed at my feet, but
aren't you
oh, well,
flying?
just a little bit. We can all. Well, I wouldn't want to go alone anyway. Let's all go together.
Oh, shit, I
Okay.
thought I didn't know I was muted. Remy looks at the arrow and says, "That must be my client. She was probably aiming at me.
How far away is Remy from the arrow? GC?
Not far.
Well, actually, no. Where you were flying, Sylvis, it would have landed. Had you been walking, it landed right in front of where you were.
So nowhere close to Remy.
Yeah. Well, Remy's nearby-ish, but it didn't seem to be aimed at any of you particularly. It just seemed to be aimed in front of you guys.
At the case, let's go check it out.
Okay.
In relation to the map, which way were they firing from?
They were firing from, since there's a hill. They were firing from this location.
Ah, so you're backtrack.
I don't think it's going to kick any movement.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's not going to take any movement.
I didn't think so.
It's
I was just wondering where they were coming from. If they waited for us to pass them and so on, and just understanding the situation.
Okay, we're gonna go meet this mysterious figure.
Okay. And now that all your tokens have been modified, you can all, as I move you to the next map, you can all put your tokens down here in the south.
Yeah,
And
it's got my health on it.
it should work. Oh, Remy, click on your character and drag it off into the screen, and the token should appear.
Yep, it works.
Right. I should also.
Oh, from the character sheet.
Yes, from the character sheet. Don't kill off Remy quite yet.
Yes.
Where the fuck is the fucking shit? What the fuck? Roll 20.
What is happening?
Roll 20 is not cooperating.
Okay, are you... So you're on the tab with the player characters, right?
Yes.
Alright, hold left click over your name and then drag it onto the page.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Where'd B go? Where's he a second ago?
Oh, I think I'm standing on him.
No. Hold on.
Mm.
Apparently, I forgot to do one person's token properly. How could I forget?
Oh, and Helen's here too.
Oh, right. I forgot. Let me get Halloween. Okay, that should be good.
See, every rock in this game has like the cool scripture writing on it. Also, this looks like an upside down slime.
Looks like a fox face.
Nah.
You see
No,
that too,
not
but like here's the top of the slime, and then here's the bottom of the slime.
Okay.
Like from Hero Quest
As you-
slime kind of thing.
As you all come here, you're greeted with a strange sight. On top of a rock embedded in what seems to be 3 hills, you see standing at the tip of said rock, well, not standing, or sitting at this point, a blue-robed individual with a mask over his face.
So I'll walk forward. Anybody else gonna join?
I think you dropped your arrow. Holds it in the air.
Remy looks distrustful because this does not look like who he was talking about.
Seeing as you have all approached, he cracked his neck a little before standing up. Took you long enough. You people are a hard bunch to track. You know that?
Well, that's because we take teleporters. We got
Probably
teleported to
because
an
we
island
weren't even
and
on
teleported
this
off an
fucking island. Probably because we weren't even on the fucking mainland.
One at a time, guys.
Yeah. He looks to Remy. His voice as loud as ever. Then he looks over to Silvis, who is in the lead. Well, I suppose introductions are in order, though I already know all of your names.
I'm Anya.
Yes, I'm aware of you, Anya Littlefoot. Anya Littlefoot, Silvis, Remy, Gwendolyn, Halloween, and the little imp known as Bee.
Does no one else have a last name?
No.
I do. But who are you? Why are you trying to contact us?
Well,
like
actually,
this?
Remy's last name is Ratatouille.
God damn it. Forgot that.
He stands for you. I suppose they wouldn't really know what we look like. I would be one of your targets, I suppose.
Oh, he's B.
No. That's... He looks to Anya, then back to Silvis. I am supposedly one of your Sinful Lights, as that goddess would have told you about.
I'm gonna look back at B and look at his necklace.
The necklace does not seem to be glowing.
And
Wait.
this is a oh,
Wait, but the necklace isn't glowing.
Maybe he's just a poser.
Ah, right. You see him lift an arm, and then from underneath his cloak, you see him remove what seems to be a necklace. And as he removes it, you see B's necklace glow a cerulean blue, very bright.
well, it seems like you're the real deal. This is a rendezvous then? Trying to scope us out?
Not really scope you out. More offer. This is more of an offer. I don't really wish to fight you all. Mainly because I believe the Celestials are playing you like they've played us.
Elaborate, please.
Look, me and my siblings were locked away, and out of nowhere, we were all just released from our prison. I was the one who found the crack to that prison of ours, granted, but still, it was weird how such a powerful artifact was damaged in any way. The next thing we know, we're all thrusted into this material plane and separated amongst one another. If I were to, and how it goes, most of us were drawn to ones that would, how to explain this? Each one of us was drawn to a particular individual in the material plane that exuded a very specific, as I suppose you would call them, sin.
So you're all ghosts haunting people?
Oh, God, this guy is boring.
In a sense.
I was actually having fun listening to him.
In a sense, yes. Completely ignoring Remy. I suppose you could call us ghosts, of a sense. We're more spirits-like in nature. The bodies we inhabit are mainly along for a ride, though having met some of my own siblings along the way, I have noticed that apparently they're not the ones in control of their bodies. This one, however, he motions himself, gladly gave me control over his body.
So, like, if I touched, like, your actual body, would my hand just go through you?
If I willed it so, yes. However, we're getting off
So
topic.
if I shot an arrow at you, could you just let it pass through you?
Depending on the type of arrow. If it was magical in
Care
nature.
Care to test that theory?
Quick to violence, I see. Look, I do not wish to harm you.
Yes.
I do not wish to harm any of you, I swear. Me and my siblings are much of a ploy in their Celestials games as you all are. I simply wish to be able to get your assistance in this matter. The Celestials can't be trusted. I mean, come on. They put you on an island far away from all of us and expected you just to get back here by yourselves. Don't any of you find that a little suspicious?
Yeah, of course we do. Especially because they would pick someone like me to try to be a hero. Are they fucking high?
He points to Remy. See? See? He's proving my point.
It honestly
Well-
feels like that Fortuna really just got high one day and started fucking around. Honestly, who gives a shit?
We weren't employed by
One of the
Fortuna.
species she makes literally can fucking explode when they wake up. Just randomly. That doesn't sound fucked up to any of you guys? Imagine just waking up one day and your entire thing is that you explode when you wake up. How could you live like that?
Anyway.
Well, he does have a point in there. However, I don't believe Fortuna was one who has assigned you to this goal. He says, looking at the sun tattoos on some of you that can be shown.
I obviously refer to the Celestials in a general sense. Godlike power creates godlike lack thereof responsibility.
He looks to Silas. He looks to Anya, who has been eyeing him up. Anya, with that inside check, you can tell he's not lying per se, but he doesn't seem to believe his own words in some sense as well.
Interesting. But so if we're supposed to do the thing, what do you want us to do that would be different? And also, why would we do it?
Well, for starters, the person I'm currently inhabiting is a high-ranking member of an organization called the Prevs. Said individual has a bunch of access to knowledge across the lands. Some of this knowledge has led us to believe that the Celestials themselves are making these calamities, are the ones in charge of these calamities, the ones making them happen. Though there's no real evidence I know of said thing. In fact, the info I found didn't really give any solid evidence, I will sadly admit, but it led to conclusions of what I'm saying. As for what I would want instead, I would, unfortunately, unlike me, most of my siblings are in bodies that are currently in control, using my siblings' power to their own benefit. What I would have you all do is, yes, it would be the same as the Celestials. However, in doing so, you wouldn't be giving my siblings back to the Celestials. You'd be giving them to me instead.
And why do we trust you?
To be honest, I don't really expect any of you to trust me. Especially not him. He says, pointing to B, who is staring daggers at this individual at the moment.
Maybe in the near future, your actions can speak louder than what you're saying.
Why were you sealed in some artifact to begin with? You said there was some crack in it, but you had to have been imprisoned in an artifact for a reason to begin with, right?
That was the Celestial. Eons ago, it feels like. Me and my siblings were, admittedly, very... There's a reason why we were drawn to those who exude these specific sins. Back when we were all still, I suppose, mortal. We were the ones who exuded these sins the most in the world, and the Celestials saw that as a threat. They tasked some people to steal us away, and, well, we were sealed away, hidden away, never to be seen again until that crack appeared. As a show of good faith, to show that you can trust me, I can give you info on any of my siblings. Just ask.
Okay, what are your weaknesses?
He thinks this over. Well, our actual spiritual bodies really have no weaknesses. As for the creatures they inhabit, I don't really know any of their weaknesses either, unfortunately.
On this map, holds B out again. Where would they be located exactly?
B not enjoying the fact that you're just holding him out, strokes it. Are we really gonna listen to this guy? He's one of our targets.
I mean,
mean,
he seems like a nice guy.
I mean, that's not the thing. If he's right, then we get information. If he's wrong, then we know he's lying, and then we go just kill him anyways. There's not really a loss to it if he tells us the right information.
Do we really have to kill this guy?
I don't know. He actually wants us to kill the other ones, so I'm not exactly sure what the difference is.
Well,
my morality has been tested so many times since I've been with you, everyone here.
Didn't he say he wanted the other ones dead because their bodies are controlling the spirits?
Well, I don't really want my siblings dead, no. I want people there in... Well, I don't... if you can find a way to remove my siblings from those bodies without killing the hosts, by all means, but note that
Do you know a way to remove the souls from the bodies without killing the host?
unfortunately, no. This I am look. I am privy to some knowledge. I am not privy to all knowledge.
There's gotta be a way.
So if you can't
Non-lethal
answer any of our
way.
questions, could you tell us that would be helpful?
I can inform you of their goals.
Can you tell the names of the bodies?
The names. That is a bit more tricky.
You can know their
think
goals, their spirit, what they want to do, but doesn't know who wants it.
Could you tell us if unchecked, what the calamity could bring?
Well, I can safely inform you. Only 2 of my siblings seem to actually actively be on the move. The rest seem to be pleasantly staying where they are, but if they were to stay where they are unchecked, I would assume their power would grow and envelop whichever kingdoms they're in. But 2 of my siblings, I know for a fact, the bodies they're in are currently on the move. The ones you would refer to as envy and gluttony, those 2 I know for a fact are in bodies that have their own agenda and seem to be moving around.
Gluttony? On the move? What a shock.
Look, not all of them are on the move. Some of them are trapped in certain areas. Others seem quite content with where they are, though their power does seem to be growing.
And what sin are you aligned with?
I would be the sin of pride.
That makes it's more confusing that the being that is prideful would let itself be controlled by another being that is prideful. Wait, why are you the only one that has control when it seems like you'd be the least likely to have control? My brain.
Making yourself less trustworthy by the moment.
Pride. He looks down as you say that. Pride is not inherently evil. If you were to have a child and be proud of them, would that be considered evil?
That's being proud. That's not being pride.
Well, I wasn't saying that it was evil in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that someone who is proud would honestly be more strong of will. I assumed they wouldn't be as easily taken over by someone else. Like letting someone else take over just seems like lowering yourself, which would be against pride.
Well, in all honesty, the body I took over was dying when I got to it, and I basically we did talk to one another in some mental space of ours, I suppose, that we can share. And when we discussed, he agreed to the terms of me being the one in charge, mostly because he knew his time was almost up.
So is your body dead or dying still?
The illness is still there. Me taking over simply stagnates it.
If we kill the body, do you just get a new one?
Theoretically, yes. I'm unsure of that myself. All I know is he points to B again. That necklace has means to confine us if our spiritual forms were to escape the bodies.
So, if you want us to trust you, how about as a show of good faith, you go into B's necklace for now, and then we decide later if we want to trust you or not, because you listened and gave us a reason to trust you, huh?
I can't. If I were to do that, then it would ruin what plans I... Look, I can provide proof, I just need time.
I suppose he's not immediately
How about
causing any
this?
problems.
Grant us that amulet that shields you from divination. That way we can at least keep track of you.
He's going to make a... At this point, he's going to make a wisdom check. As he's weighing his odds at the moment. Hold on, as I get his character sheet. He's going to do this. Roll normally. He looks to the next.
Lucky.
He is not that wise, I will say. He looks to the necklace in his hand. If I do this, you promise not to come after me.
We promise that we'll at least weigh the options that you are someone we can trust in the future. We won't attack you outright. This will be a shaky alliance at best.
Make a persuasion check, Silvus.
All right, I'm good at these.
That's one roll.
That was
Perception.
Roll
perception.
perception.
That's perception.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
perception.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
they
don't
were
see
nice
any of
together.
He has a worse modifier to persuasion, but he has a nice
Oh
better
my
roll.
god,
Well,
it
you-
is a natural 20.
Your
is a
misclick saved you.
There is a long.
Yep,
there's
the
a
only
long
thing you can see is the grass.
There's a long silent pause for a second before he looks down to the amulet and chucks it towards you, Silvus.
That's going in the bag.
You can add one necklace of mind blockage, or I forget the
Nice.
name of the actual magical item.
Yeah, I understand what it does. But
Yeah.
I'm just going to put divination magic's halting.
Yeah.
Just so I know what it is.
He throws it to you. There. And if you do choose to aid me in this, I'll be very grateful. But I
We appreciate this
understand.
trust.
I understand not trusting me right away, though I can give you a bit more information. The
Oh
sibling
yeah,
of
what's
which,
the goals?
well, if you want to, I can give you goals, but I can also inform you of the location of the one that's currently in this kingdom.
That's more or less what I was going to ask. That's what's the goals of the ones in this kingdom. So I was trying to figure out the location for that. But if you can just tell me that, that's great.
Well, I bet you, if you understand anything about how the colors work, you would figure out that the sin for this kingdom is greed. He is currently in charge of a town to the north, basically running it dry, filling it with so much money. The casinos there run rich with money. Its inhabitants seem to be not of their own mind, it seems, from what I was able to see. The town in question is Spirey.
As in it's hot, or is that the name of it?
Oh, yes, that would be the name of the town. As I pull up the kingdom map, Spirey.
Oh, okay. I heard you say fiery, and I didn't hear the S sound, so I was like, "This is a description."
No. The name of the town itself is Spirey. It is a popular gambling location in its time, and nearby that area, I'm aware that my brother Greed is currently there, inhabiting a... Unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with this creature that he's inhabiting. All I know is that he's spreading his influence around Exusia and trying to get as much money as possible. If there's any...
How'd you know we were going to be here?
While you
We
are
didn't know
hard...
we were going to be here.
While you all are hard to track, you're not impossible to track. unless you had one of those things. He points to the necklace. Well,
You can't see it anymore.
right. He motions towards Silvis. That necklace I have given you. If you had one of those on you, you might have been able to block any form of divination magic that could track you down. However, the organization I'm a part of currently can easily track down people like you with forms of divination magic. Though, admittedly, you did give them a hard run for their money. They did not expect you to teleport off that island.
I think it's best time that we split off for now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what'd you say your name was?
You may call me Pride.
Well, I know that's what you embodied, but you had to have had a name in your life at some point. You said you lived a life before you became this ghosty Pride.
Unfortunately, that name has been lost to all of us at this point.
That's a little sad. I'm gonna call you Felix. All right, let's go.
He bows a little before you see his form shimmer a little bit, and before disappearing. Actually, Gwen, you would know that it seems to be that this was an illusion spell all along.
Wait, how did illusion spell throw us an item?
That's for you to decide.
I'm gonna look at B's necklace. It's not blue anymore.
Nope, it is back to that faint violet color. I don't trust him.
That's understandable from your point of view.
Was he magic, or was he an illusion, or was he? Where'd the necklace come from? What the huh?
Did Holy Cow fall asleep during session?
Cow? Shakes cow.
Oh my god.
He fell asleep.
So this is Moist Critical speaking. You need to get up because Charlie said so.
There's no fucking way this man actually fell asleep in the middle.
See, I thought that was
session.
hack fake sleeping at some point.
Yeah. I thought that was Remy just trying to be an asshole.
Yeah,
What the fuck? I'm like, who the hell is doing that?
One nipple at a time.
Okay, well, with
Somebody
our
make a
fever
really
dream over.
loud noise.
Yeah, I'm looking at my soundboard to see if I have a loud one.
Just ping him.
Right hand on the Bible. As God is my witness, that motherfucker's cheated.
Wow.
Oh my god.
No, they're not waking up. Do you mind kicking them so
GC,
that we
call
don't have to
him.
listen to stores and then have them?
Yeah,
like,
so we don't have to
think we
store.
can come back in.
Please.
Yes. Hold on. Let me. There. I have muted him. If he decides to wake up, he can join us.
There's no fucking way he fell asleep at the fan.
I honestly would say that you should probably like kick him from the channel and have it if he wakes up he can go again because if he's muted, he tries
You
to
didn't
talk,
mute
he
him.
won't
You,
go.
you muted him on your side. You need to server mute him.
Right. Fine, I'll just kick him.
Crap.
I'll just kick
I
him.
could try to call them.
Yeah, go do that. Go call Cow.
No. Let them wake up on their own. Like they have sleeping problems. Like I think they probably should just try to find a different time session.
Yeah, at this rate.
But
I mean,
with our new
my body just
illusionary
wakes up.
real necklace.
There, I have moved him to a different channel. You can sleep
Change
there.
the channel to Sleeping Beauty.
No, let's get
Oh.
back to the actual session.
Yeah, I'm gonna go change the status to let Cow know why they're in here.
Like, I don't know why, but I just imagined when he was talking about greed, Nira's just sitting on the hill, just overhears this. He's sticky!
Wow. Okay, party. You have you have officially met one of your targets and have agreed to a very strained alliance. It seems.
Incorrect. We may or may not have met an illusion of one of our targets, who may or may not have had a solid object on them that tossed to us, which may or may not be real.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the necklace out of the bag and see if it's still there.
It is in fact still there.
I
Can I try this on?
it requires attunement.
Okay, but I can just wear it without being magic, right? I just
Sure.
want to wear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. I am now wearing the necklace of something.
It's an amulet of proof against detection and location.
AKA the necklace of Felix.
Well,
And we leave.
we sure have a lot to think about, but let's keep going for now.
Okay.
Like
I
pokes it every so often to make sure it's real.
Okay, well, that was an encounter missed. Okay.
He was like,
Maybe an encounter
well,
missed.
two. One, he told us he was a spirit, and two, he was a fucking hologram. So what kind of encounter is gonna come from that?
You don't know.
I guess
we
not.
also we agreed to his deal, sort of, and also we got a free bling.
Also,
out
we
of
got
it.
a free
I
magic
am-
item.
Wait.
So
Wait, could I have, since that's technically an alternate reality, could I tell them what would have happened? They had,
I'm sure we'll
Okay.
fight him later, and then we'll see what they're all about.
Well, in fairness, okay, Ren, you can inform them if you so choose after session.
okay, yeah, alright, yeah.
As we return back to the map, it is now midday, having met your first ever target, or an illusion of one, it seems.
1, 2.
Okay. Let me move you. As you enter, walking up,
down.
you are met with a giant wall with a gate in front of it. As you come to this gate, you're met by two guards. The two guards look you up and down. Business or pleasure? One of the guards says as you approach.
Yes.
He shrugs. Fair enough. And they both walk to the side, opening up the gates to you. As you walk through the gate, you're hit with the smells of oil and cooked fish. Before you, you see a town split down the middle. Marble stone houses with a marble street to one side, and a bronze and emerald street with clockwork-like houses on the other. Welcome to Portus.
Okay, you described a lot of features. Could you describe the one I've been pinging over and over again?
Ah, yes.
What was that?
As you also walk into Portus, you see in the marbled area, you see a giant ass knife.
That's not a knife.
That is a sword.
Sword.
It is huge.
Oh, where are we coming in from?
You're
Top, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
from the
here.
top. You're coming in from the top. So, place your tokens in the top if you so choose.
It's just Shaquille O'Neal's knife. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna tap a guard on the shoulder. Hey, what's up
Yeah,
with
that's
the
the knife
big
that
sword?
Shaquille O'Neal uses.
Oh, you ask a guard what
Red
you,
knife.
you ask a guard what's up with the giant knife?
Sword.
Ah,
Yes.
That is the giant knife of Portus. Some call him Craze. A crazed orc, blacksmith, decided to make it his goal to make the biggest knife in the world. And, well, he
But that's
motions
not
to
a
the
knife.
I mean, it's a knife.
It's a fucking sword.
I mean,
There's a hilt.
knives have hilts.
Knives have handles.
Look, they made
know
it. They
it,
can say
I
what it's
kn-
called.
Look. He called it a knife, and everyone was more impressed with it.
Didn't want to question him. You know
Yes.
what? That's fair.
Yeah. See, this one.
Are they still
Are we-
around?
Citizen passing by. Actually, it looks more like a dagger to me. Wouldn't daggers have it?
Get out here, old man.
Are they still around?
Unfortunately, they died a few years ago.
Unfortunate. Do you know a good inn around here?
Ah, yes. A good inn. A good inn. Let me see. A good inn would be. He motion. He points off in. He actually points off in this direction. You can either go for the gnomish inn of the Clockwork Steed, or you can go to the orcish inn of the battle ready Gorgon.
Thank you.
GC, does this guard look a little bit like he might be a secret criminal?
Make an insight check.
A very easy way to check that out.
Looking him over, he does not look like one of your usual informants.
So I can't use Thieves' Cant with him.
I mean,
You can use Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, you can certainly try. Whether or not they respond to Thieves' Cant, that's completely up to them.
Exactly.
Well, he doesn't appear to be one of my contacts,
So
so there's no point in doing so.
It's up to you.
I will not. There's no point.
Alright, let's go find an inn. I'd rather not be walking around at night. Which one of these gnomish is the gnomish looking one?
As you walk up here, you find hanging outside its door a sign that says the Clockwork Steed.
Alright, sounds good.
As you enter into this inn, you're greeted with the smell of freshly baked bread. A kindly looking gnome behind the bar as you walk in. To the side of the bar, you see a bulletin board of sorts.
I walk up to the barkeep gnome.
Walk up to the bulletin board.
One person at a time. Remy, let's start with you.
Oh no.
Hey, friend. Been a while since I've been in town. You happen to see anyone? Blue hair, tall, long blue hair. You know, looks like she doesn't know what she's doing.
Well, we get many strange folks around here. Can you... blue hair. Can you, by any chance, tell me their race? I know many blue-haired individuals, I'm afraid.
Pretty common among gnomes.
I'm going to use Thieves' Cant to try to communicate with him on the whereabouts of Remy's friend.
You throw some hand signs at her, as is what Thieves' Cant is, basically.
No, it's not.
Hey.
It can also be mixed in like words and random situations which don't make sense normally.
Yes, it takes about a minute longer to convey information this way.
Thieves' Cant can be whatever the hell I want it to be, okay?
Okay, I guess in your universe, that makes sense.
Secret signs and symbols.
It can be both.
True. As you do that, she squints a little and actually does, in fact, respond in kind with some hand gestures of her own. She describes to you in meet in the back alleys in an hour.
Remy nods and then goes to the party. I have some business to attend to. I'll see you guys in about an hour.
Hey, you want to get a room first?
I'll let you guys handle it.
Alright, give us a gold.
I'll hand over the, how much gold is this place?
We don't know, we haven't asked yet.
Yeah,
Well, why don't you find out for me then? Or do you want me to negotiate for you?
I'll just talk over your shoulder. How much is a room or keep?
For a normal room, 1 gold piece. For a whole suite, that would be 5 gold pieces.
There you go, 1 gold.
Fuck it, I'll take you the 5 piece. Fuck it. Here's 5 pieces. Splurge on the party.
How many beds are in a suite, barkeep?
4 beds.
Okay, so we still need 2 more rooms and
Well, there's 4
That's
beds
fine.
in the couch, so
There's enough for everyone. B doesn't sleep.
well, B sleeps on you. From the last time
He
you've
sleeps
seen
on
him,
the roof. Remy
Yeah.
does. Remy,
Sleeps on the
Sylvis,
trash.
Anya, Alwyn, and
Cal's already asleep, so doesn't matter.
yeah, he's already asleep.
you watch as Gwen immediately goes out to the room and collapses on the bed, tired as hell.
Nope, look at the couch. I will drag
Move
them
on
to
to the
that
couch
couch.
later.
That's
Move on to the couch
bullshit.
later.
Okay, yeah. Then oh, what about Anya's bulletin board thing?
Ah, yes. Anya, as you approach the bulletin board, you seem to find a number of things on this bulletin board. You see a sign above on the bulletin board that says Quest, and another one that says Wanted posters.
I'm going to look at both, but let's start with the wanted posters.
Wanted posters.
Is Remy on there?
As you scour around, you do not see your rat folk individual.
Okay.
Probably because this is a criminal-friendly bar.
Okay,
Maybe.
Considering that my thieves' cant with the barkeep worked.
wow. You
But
find,
is there any noticeable names? Yeah.
you find 3 wanted posters on here.
Bobbins Fizzle.
Oh my god, 1,000 gold alive.
So the bottom 2 I can sort of ignore since they're in a different slice of the country. It's the slice next door, but it's still a different slice. Grimlock the Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
Disguised as a
Hey.
human child. Boss, you killed a child. Great
I am
job.
so
Looks like you're the
confused.
best.
Isn't a gladiator's job to kill the opponent?
No, it's a sparring
spar.
match.
Yeah, it was a spar.
I guess. But still, the gladiator's job is to kill each other. Accidentally
Yes,
killing
but
another
not
person.
in a spar. That's
okay.
when it becomes murder.
If any person who's good at taking notes could take those notes, I'm just going to remember Grimlock is somewhere in Exudia near Rictar.
I shall do the copy paste into my notepad,
Thank you.
as I've been doing
Oh,
for
and
most things.
this is just Remy being in the back alley.
What quests did they have of epic proportions that Anya could maybe do?
You see, one quest seems to only be on here. It seems rather old and tattered. You see this.
Very loudly I go, "Who's Miranda?"
The gnome barkeep, having finished their conversation with Remy, looks over to you. Oh, Miranda's the one in the back. Back left table.
Okay. Anya will just go over there and go, so I saw your little questy thing. What happened to your son?
As you approach, you are greeted with a Genasi individual, a hair flowing in the wind, skin a bit of a light pinkish color. They're dressed in They are dressed currently in a old raggedy dress, similar to that of a housewife's outfit, and you see them currently. As you approach, you see them currently looking down at their drink, a bit upset. They seem to be in their more upper ages. As you approach and say this, she looks to you, with a bit of more life in her eyes. You want to help find my son?
I mean, if someone's missing, it'd be nice to find them.
Oh,
I don't know much about it, but
Tears running down her eyes. Thank you. Yes, my son. My son Escanor. He's that boy. He went out to the monuments in Excusia. He said something about doing the monument challenge. I don't know what he meant.
is that all you know? Like,
Unfortunately, that's all he gave me before he left. I tried to follow him, but I'm far too old to be braving those wilds by myself. And he's far too young. Why?
when was the last time you seen him?
About a couple days ago at this point. I put that quest board up immediately, but no one's been wanting to go to help some woman find her son, apparently.
How to get that tattered in a couple days?
The upkeep of this bar, you find, is very lackluster.
Okay, I was like imagining that he'd been gone for years or something when you mentioned it was so tattered looking. I was like, oh, this is gonna be hard, but I'll guess we'll just check some of the rooms as we go along our path. But God, a couple days, okay.
I mean, I'm aware.
We might.
I'm aware of the monuments in Executia. They're monuments to old heroes who have long since passed. Giant statues you can find on hills. Actually, when you're traveling the roads, you can actually see some of them off in the distance.
We might pass by some of those monuments, and I'll be sure to take a look. I can't say that I can go to all of them to look for them, but if we happen on them across the way, I'll make sure to try to send them back to you.
Thank you so much.
And with that, Anya will hop back to the group.
Gwen is snoring away. Halloween is just, she still has the zoomies a little, so she's just zooming around. Silvis, what are you doing during all this?
I have gone upstairs and I did not hear the conversation.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, then since there's no one left on the ground floor except B, she goes, hey, B, where are all the monuments of Exusia? Do you know anything about this monument challenge?
The monument challenge, I'm unfortunately not aware of this. Again, I'm not from the material plane in particularly. I was in the celestial plane before I met all of you, actually.
Walks over to the barkeep. Hey, barkeep, do you know about the monument challenge?
Oh, the monument challenge. Yes. It's an orc tradition. They say that if you go to the monuments of these fallen heroes, you can perform certain puzzles or tasks for them, and they'll grant you a certain boon. None have managed to complete all of them, mind you, but it's a fun pastime that I've heard many adventurers take up.
Is there a certain order to it, or do you just do them as you go?
There's no real order to it. All I'm aware of is that there are currently at total.
Brings up map of Exusia to count the monuments.
Well, hey, there's actually 6 in total of these monuments. There's actually one nearby, if I'm not mistaken, to the north of here. I believe it's a monument to the warrior Grendi.
Thanks for the information. I'm gonna go see if my friend's in the room.
Of
and
course.
then hops off.
As you hop off, Remy, do you wait the hour to get to before you go into the alleyway?
Yes, I obviously just wait my time.
as you wait in the hour, you see the gnome. You see the gnome barkeep enter back with a cloak over their head, and behind them you see this individual. Please introduce Rayan. It's Rayan, right? I pronounced it right.
Ray Ann.
Okay,
But
Ray.
we'll just call her Ray.
Yeah. Right.
A woman of pale skin and tall but pale skin. But standing at a 5'11" with hair that falls all the way to her lower back. Blue, dark blue, with purple on its tips. The hair covers one of her eyes. Her other eye, that's left uncovered, is a mixture of blue and purple, glistening almost in the sunlight that beams down between the alley cracks. She's dressed in a relatively casual wear, some leather armor, clearly dyed, purple and blue. She seems nervous, but upon seeing Remy, she seems a little bit more relaxed, being able to see someone she knows, at least.
The gnome barkeep speaks up. You know, this lady was just wandering around the marketplace before I got there. You people really need to find a better way of contacting one another, she says before she storms back into the inn.
You're constantly getting up to no good, aren't you, Ray? No, it's not my fault. You disappeared, and some of your contacts didn't know where you went, and I got lost. Where did you run off to anyway? Some stupid celestial bullshit with an island. Doesn't really matter. I got you a little trinket as thanks for what you did for me. He'll transfer the Tempest bow over to her.
Okay. If you need assistance adding the Tempest bow to the character sheet, I can easily help with that.
Yeah, just add the stats and whatnot. I'm just moving it over and removing it from Remy's thing.
Okay.
Well, in any case, I haven't done much. I haven't been able to do much in that little problem of yours, but I have met some people who might be able to do more for you, since there's not much left that me and my contacts can do for you. Oh, are you sure there's nothing left you can do? I mean, we've been searching so long. Every time I go out and do these things for you, it's a constant struggle. It's constantly something new. Another dead end, another ambush. I don't know what more to do for you, and quite frankly, I have better things to be taken care of. I'm pretty sure these folks can take way better care of you and cause me a lot less of a headache. So why don't you come with me? I'll introduce you. Oh, alright then. Remy would then bring her back into the inn.
Okay. As you bring it back into the inn, you don't see any of your companions except B, who is this, floating around, contemplating stuff. Halloween at this point in time would have zoomed up to the room, and
Oh, I don't have control over Ray.
1 second as I do that. Controlled by me and Hack. Okay, now you should have control over her.
It's really funny to me that they have the exact same HP.
Wow.
How the fuck did that even happen?
You're not in her character sheet, are you?
Hey,
Oh, I just got out.
I woke up.
Hey, holy cow is up. You just missed the introduction of Remy's replacement.
Oh no.
Remy is going to go bye-bye.
My Remy.
So B, where's the party?
Oh, I'm pretty certain they're all up in the room right now.
Okay, this is Ray. Ray, that's B.
Nice to meet you,
Gives a shy
Ray.
wave.
Waves back.
Alright then. Where's the room again? I didn't obviously see it in here.
The gnome B would lead you all back to the room, and as we get to the room, entering into the room, Sylvis, Gwen, and Anya, you would all see Remy and B enter into the room, and behind them, you would see this pale-skinned female with long blue hair.
Who's that, Remy?
My client slash friend who is going to be joining you as I return to matters more important than this.
You're offloading your
Lord.
problems onto us?
Not particularly, more like I have better things to be dealing with than this save the world bullshit, and my friend could use some people to take care of her.
I mean,
So you're abandoning us and also giving us more work?
No, not
No.
really. She's quite capable.
I don't really know why you worded it like that. Also, more important than saving the world. Could have
Yeah,
said it
because
better.
I truthfully can't be bothered with it.
You live on the world that you could save.
And
Are we sure Felix is pride, or are we not sure that Remy is pride?
At this
Not
point,
even pride. It sounds like my brain hurts.
regardless, this is Ray, and she'll be joining you for the remainder of your journey. If we happen to cross paths again, then I may assist you, and maybe you'll assist me in some matters.
If you're leaving her here, you're leaving your stuff here too.
I will leave some of my shit. I already handed her off the bow I owed her.
Alright, what are you leaving? Take it right
I'll
now.
give you half my gold, but I'll give it to
How do
her.
you know Remy?
Oh, he's been, he and his, friends have been helping me with something that I, can't really, I kinda need some, shadier friends to help with. She's just darting her eyes around, trying to avoid eye contact.
Alright, Remy, if you've turned craven, then leave.
Peace.
That was weird.
Well, at
So
least we
does
don't
this
have
mark
to listen
just
to
like
them
go
complain.
away, or does it just go on to another person? I wonder what happens.
I'm sure he'll be smited. Resisting the will of a god does not usually work out well for the individual.
And with that, Remy leaves the party, replacing it with Ryan. And at that point, let's take our 10-minute break.
It's a bit early.
Is it? Oh yeah,
It's
it
only
is.
been an hour.
Oh, true. Never mind. Keep going.
Okay.
Sorry if we're not super like friendly or trusting. Remy is a bit of a
Dick.
Oh, I know that Remy can be, he's a character. But, he was really helping me with some important family matters, so I kinda just had to put up with him.
that I can understand. So are you marked now, or is this unrelated to the marked stuff?
What's a mark?
Everyone's heard of the marked.
Apparently, some big celestial people in the sky say, "Do this quest," and now we have to do the quest, or the world
Oh.
ends.
Well, that sounds like something to be sure.
I just want to make sure you know what you're getting into here. We're on a quest to save the world, and we've been chosen by a god. Are you capable of handling that?
Well, I'm
go.
quite capable, you see, and I don't know what it is, but something tells me that if I work with you, you might help me find someone important to me.
Did Remy tell you that? Because we did not agree to that.
Well, he said you would be probably more capable of helping me than he would.
I mean, that's not wrong.
I don't think he's
But,
ever said that, but that's not wrong.
Well, he said that to me.
Are you looking for Miranda's son too?
Who?
Who?
Oh, I met this person in the bar and they lost their son. They could be in one of these like ruiny
No,
places. So if we happen to find
no.
them,
My sister.
does she look like you?
No, not quite. She's a lot shorter, actually.
It's still blue hair.
No, red.
Oh, okay.
I don't quite have a picture of her, but
Is Helwyn your sister?
no. Who?
When's it
That's not my
Helwyn?
sister's name.
Halloween just gives a very ecstatic and fast wave to the newcomer.
No, my sister's name is not Halloween. I know that.
And their name would be.
Jess. It's not short for anything. She actually hates if you call her anything but Jess.
Okay, and what do you have to go on?
Well, a while back, I was returning home from running my store, and someone had broken into our home, and Jess was always getting up to things that I kept telling her she shouldn't be getting up to, and getting in with the wrong people, and the place was completely trashed. And not only that, I heard knocking at the door, and I knew that it could only be bad, so I ran. And now I've desperately been trying to find her. If she even is still alive.
Well, I guess if we see her along our journey, we'll help you find her. But we're. Well, what is our next plan of action? I think we're gonna go and look for one of these sin people, but we spend the night here and then what? Looks to Silvus.
Well, you mentioned someone named Miranda. I suppose we can
Oh,
try and help
yeah,
out.
they lost their kid. They're apparently at one of these like, what are they called? Monument challenges. So if we just happen to see him at a monument,
Did you get the name of the monument?
they said they were doing the monument challenge, and they don't know any particular monument they were doing.
Ray's
Okay.
just been staring at Anya this whole time.
It's only been like 2 days, so maybe the closest one. I just go by it on our way to wherever we're going.
Let's see. Beforehand though, we should work out transportation. We can't walk everywhere. Pull some money together. We can get a cart and some animals.
Sure, we go shopping once it's morning.
After that, I want to follow up on a lead that I got from my patron, who told me about there's a powerful weapon nearby that could help us on our travels.
Oh, mine gave me paint. Holds up paint bucket.
Anya, as you hold up the paint bucket, you watch as it magically shrinks in your hand.
Also, as it magically
Roll grapple
shrinks,
check.
I get picked up from behind.
What?
Roll grapple check.
Look the chat and the game.
Stealth check, I suppose.
Anya's not paying attention, so I'll use passive. Oh, I think she passes. Now the strength to pick up Anya though.
Well, that's an entirely different question in and of itself.
Heck, yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, you definitely pick up Anya. Anya's like, oh, hey, why are we being held up?
You are you're cute.
Thank you. You are too. Um,
Hug.
if you wanted to hug, you could just ask.
I didn't know how to since I'm new here.
Anya gives her a hug before trying to swear out eventually. I'm
She
not
lets
rolling
her
a strength
go
check
and
because
just
I will not
returns
pass
to, like,
unless I roll a nat
standing in
20.
a corner. She just stands in a corner now after letting Anya go.
Okay. So with that underway, go to sleep.
Okay. You all rest for the night. And in the morning, you all wake up to the sounds of seagulls and the smell of salt in the air as the light peeks through your windows.
Anyone in particular early riser, or we just all get up and go see if they have breakfast as part
Ray
of our
gets
stay
up
here?
early.
As you head downstairs,
yeah.
as you head downstairs, you find that, and if you ask the barkeep, you find that breakfast this morning is manticore eggs.
That sounds odd but delicious.
Manticore eggs with,
Um,
with a side of hyena sausage.
Anya feels weird about the hyena sausage.
Not about the manticore eggs.
No, that sounds delicious. Hyena sausage, we saw a bunch of hyenas. It's a little weird.
Those things are like
But,
eggs.
Huh?
In
Weird.
this world, they do.
Look, it doesn't have to make sense. It also could just be a menu name for regular chicken eggs.
It's a gamble.
Anya tries one. Is it edible?
It is in fact edible. It actually tastes quite delicious.
Okay. And she eats them. I guess we're gonna head off to the shops.
This looks stable-ish. If something has a stable.
Looking around, you do eventually find an interesting looking place. Not in the market area, surprisingly enough. You find it actually nearby the giant knife. As you're wandering around, asking around some people, you are eventually led to a weird-looking shop. You find stables in a building, and a sign above said building that says Carto.
That's
Very to the
straightforward,
point
I guess.
naming.
As you
I
enter
shall go into Carto.
As you go into said building, you are greeted by a weird individual whose art I unfortunately have yet to make, but is in the process of being made. Is a weird-looking goblin with a top hat and a black suit on. As you enter in, he turns to you and says, "Ah, customers, welcome to Carto's Cart Emporium."
Is there any carts on display?
Ah. Wait, the US is out. The US is
I'm asking you. I'm asking about the area around us. Taking a better look at it.
No, you do not see any carts currently on display.
We are hoping to purchase one for a long travel, but I don't see any.
Ah, well see, here at Carto's Cart Emporium, The main selling point we have is you make your own cart. Well, you don't. I make the carts. But
Huh?
but
That
but
doesn't
I give you
sound like
options.
a very good business
But I give
strategy.
you but I give you options in order to make said cart.
So like a custom order cart, but with less custom.
Basically, yes.
All right. Well, show us how we get started then.
This
Of course.
interesting.
Of course, as he reveals to you the. Hold on, I need to actually look at this, just in case.
If one of them gives us options for machine guns, I want the machine guns.
It's not Power World.
You don't know that.
And this is the wrong campaign for machine guns.
Okay, as I.
If we buy the cart, can we get this giant dagger for free?
Oh, I don't own the giant dagger.
If we can get the giant dagger out of the ground, do we get to keep it?
I mean,
Who
no
owns
one's
the
gonna
giant dagger?
well, technically the city. I mean, if you can lift that thing, by all means. But no, not even a giant can lift that, apparently.
It's a crit strength check.
Still fails.
Just because you get a crit does not mean you automatically succeed, unfortunately. He leads you to the counter where he opens up a catalog, and here are the options.
Oh God. Let's see. Color, creature, accessories, material. It's here. Oh, it's all jumbled up.
Yeah. I may or may not have
Whoa, a
forgotten.
mini catapult?
They can get yellow, costs 5 copper pieces.
Extra wheels. Ganya, how are these paint prices?
Let's see. Currently, yellow is the cheapest. Let me keep looking. Purple's expensive at 1 gold piece. I do like purple. Magenta's 5 gold pieces. Ooh.
Purple should be the most expensive color canonically.
Red is 50, but it gives fire resistance.
Funny looking swirly sticks.
Gold is 100 gold pieces.
Okay, so in total we have 7,000 gold pieces. That's not,
Oh,
that's
you
not
only,
gonna all of it.
you only kept half of Remy's gold since you
Okay, I
left
don't have
it.
access to your sheet, so how much gold did we get back?
Ray has a total of 866.
Manticores are worth 5,000 gold piece, so we just ate their eggs for free.
Yeah, but then we have to raise it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. So if we technically, is there an option to not have it have any color?
Yeah,
Or do we have to get it at least
default.
yellow?
you can choose not to have a color if you so choose. It'll just be the box standard card
So
color.
are these wings like something we attach to a non-flying mount?
No, it makes the card able to fly if you have a mount that can fly.
Okay, so we'd have to buy both the flying mount and the wings.
If only you knew the lore of the funny swirly stick.
What are the funny looking swirly
What are the
sticks?
swirly sticks? I
Just
have
ask.
to know.
Okay,
Well,
can
no.
I tell them about this?
Well, no. They have been adjusted to this because since I only made them that in that campaign because of a certain individual, that is not in this campaign. In this campaign,
Can I
this-
still tell them about it?
after session, the swirly sticks just look. They're just there for aesthetic purposes, really. They just look like fun little. Like the streamers are just like fun little things you can add to the cards.
Why are there 80 gold pieces?
Do the wagons come with a canvas bonnet?
Canvas what?
A canvas bonnet.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, the thing.
pilgrimage
that
thing
you
with
put-
the tarp
yeah.
over it.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay,
it's
great.
not like it's not an open air cart. It's a closed air cart.
Good. I want to make sure we got that because I didn't see it on the list. I don't want to be sleeping under the fucking sun. 4 stars.
So we could just get a very cheap, like, wooden one with horses.
But where's the fun in that? We have all this gold.
Wow.
And we could have streamers that are perfectly purely aesthetic.
Yeah, but then they'll probably attract attention, knowing our damn luck.
Can make it out of stone.
High AC, resistance against fire damage. Well, not high, but not 0.
Yeah, what
higher
is the
than wood.
base HP? I'm not seeing anything for that.
What is-
All I see is
right.
AC.
Wood is the most
Ah,
basic, which is 13 AC. Also, wood says basic, so I'm gonna guess 13.
Hold on. The base HP for a cart is 150. The AC itself is only 10 for a cart, base
Okay.
wise.
Wait, what is a card made of if it's not made of wood?
I mean, it's made out of wood.
Well, wood costs 5 silver pieces and it says basic 13 AC.
Yeah, so it costs
Well-
15
Shit,
by
yeah.
default.
I'm assuming the base
Okay.
speed comes from the animals.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, good to know for the extra wheels part. Lions. This guy tames
Lynxes.
lions.
This guy tames
The base-
manticores.
The base speed
Giant
of
boars.
lions. 850. Wow.
We should just get whatever the fastest one is.
Well, that's probably one of the flying ones that costs several thousand gold. So
Well, I think that the Griffin might be a good choice then. It's the best of both worlds.
No,
Griffin that
if
costs-
if you buy the griffin, you also need to buy the wings.
True.
There's
but the
3,000
Griffin-
gold
You don't
pieces.
have to buy the wings because it's a land animal too.
technically true.
In fairness, saying
All of the flying options are also land animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, griffins have 30 feet.
I think we just get horses. Like, it's the generic, easy, cheap answer. It has pretty much. the
Yeah,
same speed as most
draft
systems.
horses are 50. So the only thing that we're changing up with horses and lions is AC and HP. Also attacking ability. Yeah.
But are we going to be allowed to use them in combat?
Presumably, if you're given the card AC and HP, you're expecting it to take some hits.
True.
Tell when we're here, she'd want giant boars in honor of her.
That is
forefront.
true. She would
course
want
she
in honor of Freddy.
No, nothing to do with Freddy.
Before we
That is the greatest loss, though.
we don't right now. We
Freddy.
don't have a budget because we have not any of us have put in any gold. So how much is everyone going to put in to buy a cart?
Ray
Well, we
like
still have
rubs
some
her
party
arm
money.
and said,
We can split
Ray
up.
rubs her arm and Cat is like, you guys can take my gold as like a bit of a way of me saying that I'm willing to work with you guys.
Okay, so 800 from Blue Hair Lady.
From Blue Hair Lady. Doesn't even have a name.
I've already forgotten.
Ray.
Okay, Jay.
Her name is
how much?
Ray. Don't be mean.
Tears up. She's not Remy, guys. Chill.
Anya gives her pats on the back. No, but we
Anya.
also know nothing about her, and she isn't a chosen. And there's a lot of situations. That
She's
Remy-
not
yeah, Anya
Mart,
gives
we
her a
don't-
pat on the back.
She ran away from some people. Now she's expected to fight with the gods.
I'm very capable of handling myself, thank you.
Anya, how much money?
Gobbies.
I don't know. Didn't you say we had some money we hadn't split up yet? session?
Yes, I do.
So I'm assuming we could add that to the pool.
That would be.
Oh yeah, guys, she has conjure mock animals, by the way.
Yes, that would be 7,000 gold
Yes.
pieces.
God.
That's the one. That's I don't think it's math right, but it's somewhere around that ballpark. 1, 2 multiplied by.
GC, her
5.
conjure mock animals is nerfed the same as Remy.
6,000 gold pieces that I have that I'm not split up yet.
DM.
Yep.
In that case, we could have a fucking flying carrot
Yeah,
or
it is
flying
nerfed.
Pegasi.
nerfed.
I mean, if
I
we
We
wanna,
wanted to.
if we don't
Jared,
want
I'm gonna call.
to use this gold for everybody else, and we just spend it all on this, we could.
What about the other people? Gwen, what are your thoughts on our mode of transportation?
What if we gave a parrot
You're not here.
potion of giant
Get out.
strength?
Throws out the old man.
Doesn't sound like Gwen.
Gwen,
Gwen's muted and probably asleep.
again.
Okay, well then I guess what do you think we should get? Ray and Silvis.
I will put in. I'll put 500 gold pieces of my own money in. We won't spend it all, but it's a good starting point.
Yeah, that's funny. I have money to buy almost the highest grade of everything.
We don't need to fly as of yet. It'll be helpful in some areas that I know flying, but
If we want to go to the mountain to meet our dragon friend, we have to fly over some mountains. That'd be useful.
we should think about what right now. We can always come back here and upgrade. Unless do you people have? I'm gonna talk to the card owner. Do you have are you franchising? Do you have different locations in different areas?
Ah, yes. In any... We have one in most major cities as of right now, thankfully.
Great. So we don't have to come back here exactly, but we can always go to these
Yes.
cartos to upgrade.
And depending on the one you find, you might find different things, like different animals, depending on the location, different colors, different materials sometimes even. Ooh, and also
Awesome.
different accessories, like the wings or whatnot.
So let's focus
is
right
there-
now on the basics so we can at least get traveling.
Is there anything that like particular to this particular cardo that other cardos might not have?
Well, we have the adamantine.
No, we're not getting that. Sorry, we're not that rich.
And well, besides that, we also have manticores, pegasi, and griffins.
Also, is it just one animal pulls the whole cart, or do we need multiples of the animal?
It depends on how many you decide to buy. One can pull the cart easily, and looking at your crew, I don't think any of these animals will have a hard time pulling any of you.
But it's best to always have two in case one dies. That's how you upsell. I'm tapping him on the shoulder. That's how you upsell. Come on.
Well, look, I know, but it's up to you. I am merely the one who makes the cars.
Are they combat trained?
Of course, all of the animals are. Some are more useful in combat than others, I will admit, but still.
Right now, I think we should probably go for. I think we should go for the enhanced stone just for the basics, basic design of it, because you don't want your carts lighting on fire.
That's nice.
And perhaps 2 links.
Things are cool.
Links are cool, but I think horses are faster. What the hell? Fucking squirrely sticks. Oh, there's so much stuff to go through. What's a maroon? Oh, it's color.
It's a color.
It's
That was an
color.
animal.
The only color that matters though is red because it gives fire resistance. But stone already has it, so it's not necessary for stone.
There you go.
Also, we could make it out of gold for no purpose other than for it to be a golden carriage.
Okay, I think we need stone and 2 lions. I think that's what we need right now. Oh, so maybe 2 extra wheels so we can get extra speed. What do
So
you think?
know it's a funny thing though. You could
What?
get. It's not like we're probably gonna do this, but we could get it made of red steel for 1,000 gold piece, 20 AC, resistance against non-magical attacks, and cold damage. And then we could paint it red for 50 gold pieces to give it fire resistance.
But yeah, well, actually, we do have the money because 500 would take it
So
out
then
of mine, and then we have 800 from Blue Hair Lady for
Then
2
it would
lions.
be red steel. And that just seemed funny to me because it
2
gives it fire,
lions would
cold,
be
and
600.
all non-magical attack resistance.
And then the red. How much is red?
The color red is 50 gold pieces for fire
Okay.
resistance.
Yeah, then that'll just be 650 gold pieces, wouldn't it? Yeah,
The red steel is
650.
1,000.
Is it 1,000?
The red
No,
steel.
reinforced steel is 500.
Where's reinforced steel?
Under the wings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that just doesn't give you cold resistance, but yeah, we could do that. Reinforced steel, paint a red, and we get red steel.
Yep.
But not red steel.
And then where's the extra wheels at? 50 gold pieces. Yeah, we get 2 extra wheels to make it 750 gold pieces.
What is extra wheels? I haven't seen that one.
It's under
Ah, here it
lines.
Extra wheels increase movement speed by 10 feet, up to 8 wheels total on a carriage. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How many does a carriage start with? 4?
4, yes.
I'm just double checking.
It's presumably
Is it
a
up to
bicycle.
8? Total.
Yeah. No, it has 2 giant wheels on the side. You so choose. No, it's 4.
It could have been 6. Who knows? This
No,
is
it starts with
GC's
4
world. Okay.
I mean, we can make it 850 gold pieces and get 8 wheels.
We could. And then it's just super fast.
Yep, very fast.
Then we could not have to do as many random encounters. I'm down for the steel. So are we
Okay.
doing horses or links? Do we decide?
We're doing
if we want it
lions.
to combat or speed? Lions? Okay.
That's all the worlds.
So we're going to have a red carriage made with reinforced steel with 8 wheels, 2 lions. Anything else?
And the 4 wheels.
8 wheels, I said. Yeah.
8 wheels.
Oh.
2 lions. Oh wait, an extra 100 from Blue Hair Lady for the extra wheels.
Okay. He gets right on that as he, in the speed,
I'm back.
in a very fast speed, almost phenomenally fast, almost as fast as Howie went actually. When you look at it, he starts assembling this cards, putting together the reinforced steel, welding it together, painting it red, adding on the wheels to fit it, and in the front he brings out 2 lions.
Also, Anya's confused how he has magic red paint too.
Oh, heck, remove 350 gold pieces from Ray.
How many? 350?
Yep. Because I fronted most of the cost because Anya didn't want to put anything up.
Oh, I would have. I
Like
just
rude.
didn't think about it.
I asked you
No,
3
no.
times!
I thought we were taking from the 7,000 gold you said we had in community pool.
No.
Why wouldn't we take from the community pool for a community
Because it makes it harder on me to do math. It's much easier if I just take it from individual pools and before handing out all the money.
Oh, that makes less sense in my mind, but I get what you're saying.
I know what the numbers in front of me!
I understand this. I'm just saying. Sure, take 200 from me and remove the. There we go.
It goes in my pocket.
I mean, that works because that would pay your payment to 300. His 250 me 200, which is more or less average.
Rayan is canonically the one who actually ran a business, so she would know how to do numbers.
Silva's been part of businesses as well. A lot of impact.
Anya has painted things. Also, which reminds me, any funny decal you want on top of the red paint?
Ooh, like maybe something like a cute butterfly?
Yes, she paints butterfly wings on the carriage.
Yay.
I look very strange. A cart being pulled by lions that has a butterfly on it.
It's cute, isn't it?
I agree. No bias for being the one who painted it.
Anya, having finished painting it, standing there, you hear your magic mouth bag go off.
I immediately turn around to see who the fuck is robbing me.
Same.
Despite his really, really great rolls, I'll show you later, but you see this individual currently sneaking up behind you, reaching out for your bag. You
Can we
see an orc-like gentleman with a bowler hat on, wearing a black duster coat. He seems very gangsterish, if that makes sense. Seeing as you've turned around and looked at him, he's like, "Shit."
I roll to attack.
Okay, roll to attack him.
Mob justice time.
No, it's more like, get off my bag, and then hit him with my stick. I'm not going to go like full combat, but
Oh, I want to shoot
Roll
him.
for initiative.
So roll to attack, not initiative.
Yeah, roll to attack right now.
Let's go with this.
Does that hit his armor class?
What the fuck?
Is he wearing Kevlar under there? Wearing a trench coat.
You do in fact hit him.
Is it? Okay. I will do damage, but non-lethal, of course. Oh god, non-lethal
Jesus.
10 bludgeoning.
Jesus.
Non-lethal.
I
Miss input.
specified non-lethal.
He's not bloodied yet, but after that one smack to his face, he backs up and is like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it there, lady! Hold it there, lady! I wasn't trying to hurt you.
No, you were trying to rob me.
Look, I had a very valid reason for why I was trying to rob you."
And that is? She just waits.
Okay. I need the money to pay off my girlfriend's debt.
And why should it be my money?
Because I have no money. Why do you think? Why do you think anyone? Why do you think anyone steals money in this day and age? Of course, I don't have money either.
Get a job, you bum.
Ray's calling him on his bullshit.
Go
It's
murder
not-
some goblins and take their money.
It is not bullshit. Look,
Can I roll for insight?
make an insight check.
Fuck!
Hard to read, this individual.
Being the person who is also talking to
Remy
him, I
would have
also
gotten
roll
it.
that as well.
Make an insight check on you. You see that he's telling the truth, but not the whole truth.
Well, just so you know,
I believe
you're
you
not going to be able
fully.
to rob any of us with that shit going on, so just get out of here.
He flicks up his duster coat, hides his head in it, and begins to walk away.
Probably an amazing thief, but I was prepared. I love how the most random
Holy
magic
shit,
mouth is
that
being
magic
useful.
mouth actually worked?
Anya, double check your money before it gets too far. Make sure it's all there.
Oh yeah, true. Did you take any of my money?
No, he was mid in your bag by the time the thing went off.
And then he got hit in the face with a quarterstaff.
And you did almost half his HP in one hit.
Get out of here, plot hook. We don't want you.
Now, I do want to know what his
No.
rolls were that you were like, they're so amazing.
He rolled a nat 20 stealth, which was a total of 25, and advantage sleight of hand, nat 20, which was a 27.
But
So-
none of that mattered because I had a
Yeah.
set device that you said you approved for it to work.
Had it been Ray, then Ray would not have it.
Yeah,
True
because Ray
enough, I haven't
just
given her
joined
one
the
yet.
party.
And Remy didn't
He
want
would
to have one of those
gladly
things, he
accept the
handed to
magic
her.
mouth thing.
See, I told you this would come in handy.
What the hell was that on your bag? You just started screaming.
Yeah, I have this spell that lets me say words, and then when certain things happen, that says the words again. And so I thought that we might get robbed at some point. So I was like, haha! If anyone takes something from me, this thing will say something. And I gave one to everyone, but you weren't here. I would also try to give one to Remy, but he didn't want it.
Yeah, that sounds like Remy.
Next time I have a chance to make one, I'll make you one.
Oh, thanks.
So are we gonna ride this wagon around town, or are we just gonna leave it here and go do stuff in town before we leave?
I mean, I'll ask the guy. Will you allow us to stable it here for the moment before we get going?
Oh, of course, of course.
Thank you.
Also, Cardo, why is this town split in two?
Well, it's because it's on the border of two kingdoms. Haya and Exudia, the Orc and Gnome Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the Orcs did want to have a battle for it, but after much convincing from the Everything King, they decided to agree to a compromise, and this was that compromise.
Makes sense. That explains why there were some quests for Haya in the Gnome Bar. I didn't know we were that close to Haya.
You're
Speaking
actually
of
right
which-
next. You're actually right next door.
Shall I divide the money so we can all see if there's anything worth perusing outside?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Cal, are you here?
Are you awake, Cow?
Okay, I guess I'll just give. Oh, look.
Oh no.
Share.
I have money.
Yeah, add a. I'll just start that.
Not again.
Ray doesn't get anything yet.
Oh.
I'm not giving someone I just met 1,000 gold pieces.
No,
28.42.
I understand. I understand.
You can chat with me, and then Anya runs off, dragging Ray with her to go to random stores for hopefully a quick random shopping spree.
As you look around the
Ah!
store, as you drag Ray around, going through the stores, you don't seem to find. You don't seem to find like anything of like very interesting, like you did back on the island. You find some stores that do sell some items. You find a weaponsmith who sells weapons, but nothing magical. You do find one alchemist who sells mostly just minor healing potions. But you do stumble upon one particular store that on the front of it says enchantments galore. Actually, Sylvis would stumble upon this.
Yay.
If you were to going up to the market, you would find this individual working the stall. As you enter in, she greets you with a warm smile. How can I help you out today?
Just want to peruse. We have a bit of venturing to do, so being more prepared would be helpful.
Of course, of course. Well, here at the Enchantments Galore, we provide many enchantments for your armor and/or weapons of your choice.
Oh, you enchant them. You don't have anything for sale already.
Oh, no. I'm merely an enchanter, of course.
That changes my ideas. What do I need enchanting? It's handcrafted, of course. Well, what are your base prices?
Well, for a basic enchantment, above board +1, it would be 10 times the amount of your usual price for these objects. So, it would depend on the weapon, basically.
Oh no, my hand crossbows are expensive. Let me double check that.
She enchanted things? Like already magical things?
Unfortunately, I cannot enchant already magically inclined things. Only magic's very tricky. If I try to put an enchantment on an already enchanted object, there's a risk of it blowing up.
Oh, that's not good.
See, my enchantment. It's one thing if it's like a
that's-
temporary enchantment. If it's a permanent enchantment, then you're risking a blow up. If it's a temporary enchantment, well, it won't blow up per se, but it won't last forever.
Is this bow already enchanted? I just got it.
She looks at the bow and Whoever wants to, make an insight check.
I don't know why I want to, so I'm not going to.
I would. Yeah, inside.
As you watch as she's doing this, you see her eyes flare up with an arcane symbol, and she looks at the bow. Ah, I'm afraid, dear, this one's already been enchanted.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it was called
thanks.
Tempest or something. It also turns into swords somehow. I don't know how though.
Yeah, Remy didn't really tell me.
You know how? Looks at the enchanter person that might know more about magic items than we do.
Well, the dwarves are quite handy. They managed to create a variety of weapons. In fact, she pulls out a pistol.
Hey, Silvus, you want to switch up your crossbow? Because
I already put 2 points. I already put 2 feat points in the crossbows. I took crossbow mastery and actually sharpshooter works on everything.
sharpshooter would work. Also,
Yes.
let me double check something. There is a gunslinger feat, which is effectively the same thing.
Yeah, it just works on guns. I think it's the
Yeah.
exact same thing as crossbow mastery. It just works on guns instead. Fucking bullshit.
And she pulls out a pistol, which, to above board, looks like your average revolver. The dwarves did invent these little priggies, so you can be pretty
What's that
inventive.
do?
Oh, well.
She has no idea what a gun
My
is.
sister used to carry one of those. I
Oh,
never trusted them.
Looking at Anya, she looks at the gun. She looks to a random corner in the room, and you all hear well, actually, no, you're outside. She looks up to the sky, and hold on as I roll something. I want to see if she can actually hit.
I don't know. I
The
would need
sky?
gunner. I would need gunner because it gives you proficiency with firearms, which unfortunately fighters do not start with. They get everything else, just not firearms.
Let's see. Ooh, she shoots up in the air and does not, in fact, hit. She does not, in fact, hit the bird that was flying overhead, but as she shoots up in the air, you see everyone in the marketplace be startled for a second as this loud noise comes from this small contraption. As
Oh,
Anya rolls back and covers her ears.
Ray lets out a squeak and suddenly disappears.
you all watch as this vanishes. Poofs. Yeah, that's pretty
Did
much
you
what.
kill Ray?
She looks to the side. No, she is just invisible right now.
Randomly pokes around with quarterstaff in the general direction where Ray was.
How long do your enchantments take?
To put on?
I don't care, that wasted
Yes.
a damn spell slot. It was funny.
Oh, it was fitting. Yeah.
It takes roughly an hour.
Serviceable. But I want to spend 700 GP to upgrade my hand crossbow
To a +1.
to a fucking +1.
I'd say we save that for later. Who knows? We might find a hand crossbow in this ruin up ahead that has a marked item.
True. Or maybe we can find one here at the market.
Anya, do you say
Well,
that out
the
loud?
market has something.
Anya, do you say that out loud?
Yes, Anya does not know filter.
The shopkeep, I mean, unless you make an insight check, the shopkeep is, does not seem to react to that statement.
Rolls insight. Because I do need to find more information about this challenge shit. I've rolled a 16, a 17, and a 16 for insight. That's just funny.
She's actually. Actually, I can do this because she does have a character sheet. Hold on as I pull up her stats. And she makes a deception check. Rolls a DM because you guys don't get to see this.
It's not worth getting studded leather right now because I'll be behind by 1 on AC.
No. You see the slightest. You see the slightest raise of her brow and a little smirk as you say that, Anya.
Oh, do you know about the what is it called? Monument challenge thing too?
Oh, the Monument Challenge. It's that thing that the orcs have going on in their kingdom, if I'm not mistaken. Something about statues to fallen heroes and whatnot.
Yeah, they say if you complete one, you'll get something.
Yes, I've never completed one myself, but I hear the boons can be quite valuable.
Have you ever seen anyone with a boon?
Yeah, I've heard stories. I myself have never really met one.
Does the boon like go away if someone does it, or can multiple people get it?
I honestly cannot tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd see another time, but the only thing I can enchant would be my paintbrush, but I like it just as it is.
What happens if you fail a challenge?
Yeah, well, I've heard of people who failed the challenge. No one. People don't die when you don't complete these challenges. If I'm not mistaken, you're basically knocked unconscious and are unable to continue the challenge if you lose even one of them.
No.
Weird.
So
Well,
you're not
thank you for the news.
So you're not at risk. Also, the hills are very protected places. Monsters don't seem to want to go around them. So they also make for good camping spots. I've heard.
So you're saying jumping from hill to hill would make it so that we could get to somewhere safer, if not take a little longer.
I mean, if you can jump that far, be my guest.
I can jump decently far, she says, as she's a bunny rabbit person.
Does anybody have? Sorry. Go.
I'm sure you can, dear. She says as she pats your head.
Does anyone have anything to enchant?
Nah.
Me neither. Cow, your opinion.
Snore.
Insightful. Okay.
All right.
This gets shopped, but it's a bit too steep for our blood currently, so I think we're gonna move on to find another shop.
Okay.
Well, I think he said there was no shops of out of character. I think he said there's no shops of note for any items or such. But this is the like gnome place. Do they have any like random trinket shops, like the weird tinkery stuff? I just want to see if they had anything like that.
I mean, they do have a little shop called Tinker's Emporium, where where none of the trinkets in it seem to. It's mostly just display items at most, little trinkets and whatnot.
Okay, do they have a clockwork rabbit that can be like wound like a tinker toy and just bounce around?
Let me check if they do.
Do they have a laser pointer?
Me looking for random cosmetic thing. Him, a practical item to put on my crossbow so I can snipe people better.
Shut up!
You knew. Everyone knew that's where you were going.
Nuh-uh.
DM, did you know that was where he was going?
Yes.
Ruined it. Cow didn't know.
Yeah,
No, Cow did not know.
So I win, and there's the laser pointer. I win.
Unfortunately, you don't find either of these items here.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ruined it.
With that, we should probably head out of town, unless you wanted to ask some more people questions, or if.
Nah.
Any interesting gossip? Just asking her because I haven't had a chance to ask too many people this question.
interesting gossip, eh? Well, and she gives a. Her demeanor changes from professional to very playful, like cafeteria queen bee levels of energy as she leans over her stall, hands on her chin as she looks to you. Well, I've heard a few interesting things. There are currently two. There's currently a. I don't know if you're familiar with the story of Romeo and Juliet, but there's a current Romeo and Juliet happening in this little town of ours between two mafia families, in fact.
There's a lot of mafia families in this world.
The world's a dangerous place. What can I say? Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it's the orc family of the Mozeros and the gnome family of the Crescentos.
Okay. But is there a problem with them getting together?
I mean, the families hate one another. They want each other. They want each other's influence with their territories, I should say. Yeah. In fact, I've even heard a recent tale that apparently the daughter of the gnome family, who is next in line, the Juliet in this situation, I should say, is currently being held captive in her own base.
Oh, that's sad.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I've also heard tale, and she looks side to side before whispering to you, Anya. There's this orc. The orc son is currently trying to collect enough money to pay her bail.
Oh, that's the dude I hit with the stick.
Wait a minute.
She raises an eyebrow. Oh, you miss him?
Briefly.
Yeah, he tried to rob me, and I hit him with my stick.
She gives a slight giggle at that. Yeah, sounds like him.
You feel like that if he was part of a mafia family, he could get the money from his family, even though, like, they might not want to pay for that, but he could get it by saying another reason.
She shrugs.
Who knows?
I'm not a big fan of these mafia sorts.
Makes sense. I might not hit him next time I see him.
Well, that's really the only gossip in town I can think of.
Thank you. It was interesting to hear.
Of course.
Hopefully we see you next time.
Of course.
Oh, by now Ray has made herself visible. Have you heard anything about this mafia potentially, either mafia kidnapping people?
Kidnapping. Well, they don't really do kidnapping. They're more. She motions to basically the town itself. They're mostly smugglers.
Oh, thanks.
Is there anything else?
Just
Sorry,
rubbing her arm and walks off.
Yeah, sorry there's no lead. We should probably get going.
Yeah, we don't. My sister and I didn't even really live around here. It's just I have no real idea who could have taken her. So
Where'd you live?
I figured I'd ask. I haven't decided that yet, so we'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna
end
Yeah,
of this line.
With that, we exit stage up. After going
Okay.
to get our card, of course.
Getting your cards, you go outside the gates, the guards open it up to you, and before you there's a verdant fields of grass and hilly areas. And with that, we'll take our break.
Okay.
That was the one thing I didn't do yet.
It's funny though that you brought up that it wasn't around here, and I'm like, oh, where is it? We haven't actually gotten to that point yet. And then you're like,
So, DC,
Yes.
can I tell them how my encounter with the Satan Man?
Ah,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Because they actually did this quest line instead of ignore it completely.
So
Oh, okay.
we ended up in Portus first, if I recall,
Yes, you actually took a ship
because we
there.
took the boat route.
You actually did a merchant lord quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys took the logical way to get to this island, this area.
So Nero was walking just through the shop area, and he tried to do the bump into him trick, but he rolled incredibly low, and my passive wisdom, just said no. And then, like,
I
it
love
was
that
like,
you
hey,
get
well,
opposite
I'm
rolls.
letting you off with a warning here. So went on our way, and then not even like 15 minutes later, the lady's like, my purse. And then Nero runs after him, trips him, which did a lot more damage than it should have.
10
Actually, I
damage
don't-
to the face.
Well, I don't think you actually tripped him. It's just that you were able to catch up to.
Or did I punch him? What did I do?
I remember you chasing
Tackled him?
after him, and if I'm not mistaken, you were able to catch up to him because monk speed outclasses rogue speed at that point.
Anyway, so Nero gets the information out of him and gives him the "Where is she?" essentially.
Yeah, and they ended up and actually went on and did that quest line, but you guys
Oh yeah,
decided
no.
you guys just decided to slap him, do nearly half his HP, by the way, with that one hit.
Yes. See, you misunderstand our party's mission. We're not necessarily good people. Anya wants to do things related to her own personal quests of finding Fae, finding art, and so on. And Sylvis wants to accomplish the main quest of defeat the sins and so on, and find all these hidden items because they're cool. But neither of us are like, we're gonna help these star-crossed lovers, because we already fought one war. We're not gonna fight another mafia for no reason
Yeah,
except
this
for
is something
two people wanting.
Elvacon would have been happy to get involved in.
But I don't think me or Sylvis was like, oh yeah, let's solve some people's lovers dispute, which could easily be solved by them either talking it out or using money.
I mean, why do you think he was robbing you? He wanted money.
You should have chosen easier mark, or you shouldn't have made Magic Mouth so useful.
Look, I've never seen Magic Mouth actually be used before. I wanted it to at least have some use.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. That's just, it's
No,
funny that
that was
I
great.
chose the one way for it to be useful.
GC, we'll talk about where Ray is from.
Yes.
another time.
We should probably really discuss that. Because it's like, I don't
Okay,
even
so
know.
how
The
many
one
squares
damn
can we
thing we
move?
didn't sort out.
Oh, how many squares do you move? Well, normally you can move 8 spaces with a cart. With the wheels added in, you can move 10 spaces with a cart.
We could only
so
move
we were-
4 with our cart, and it had a lot of wheels.
Like I had to, like I updated it. I had to update this whole map traveling system a lot because I found out that moving small
I guess
distances
the
across a map.
technology is better 70 years in the future. Technology got better.
Because I found
Our
out that
wagons
map
got more
travel.
upgraded.
Because I found out that map travel is not the most exciting thing to watch.
No, it is not. So where do you want to go, Sylvis? Are we gonna go to the Grendy, the Margaritas monument thing to do the monument challenge? Or are we gonna go to the ruins of Rictar for the mysterious item there? We're gonna go to Spathy for another city.
Joe Mama.
Jamama.
I think Grendy or Rictar are good choices. There's the Romulus ruins as well.
I want to go to the ruins, but we could probably save someone's life. How many squares is that? 7 squares. We can
Well
get there in
within
a
our
day.
movement.
Well within.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 that way.
Yo, didn't Ellie say she would be here by now? Hopefully.
They also said they didn't have their laptop, so it'd be hard
They
to
had to figure out
check it.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Rip.
It's fine. It's fine. Hey, they've made more sessions than some people.
Yeah, some
We
people.
got here so much later, and they've actually made more sessions than Gwyneth.
Yeah,
Is that right, Kyle?
That's an L.
So are we going to Grinder or straight to the
Yeah,
ruins of
I
Great
guess
Princess?
we'll save some lives. We have to.
And worst case scenario, we just pass the trial and don't find him there and go, hey, cool, we found this cool trial thingy and we're still close to where we were going to go anyways.
Yeah, where's even the next monument at?
The Borgus one?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
And then the Mista. And then Aklesis. This
Yep.
one. And then there should be one more.
Here.
Here.
Bink, Bosch. If we want to check if he's sin, then we can head to Safari. If not, if somehow this guy
We do
traveled
want to check out
all
Sin.
the way up here
in 2 days.
and it's in 2 days.
He had 2 days head start, so I think that since he's probably traveling on foot, he probably is just at this ruin.
I will.
This one.
I mean, I will remind you that Pride did inform you that only 2 of them seem to be on the move.
Oh no,
We're
we're
talking
not
about the
talking about
kid.
the same. We're talking about the dude,
Oh, right.
Miranda's son.
Fair.
We're guessing he's here. We care about that quest because it's something we can do on the way.
Wow.
If this is the closest one. There's 7 spaces, it's 9 spaces. And somehow he didn't get to these first 2, then I guess he was gone for a week and then his mom noticed. Because these are it's
She
4
told
days
us it
on
was 2
foot.
days ago.
Yeah.
4 spaces on foot, so 15.
We might get here before he does. But yeah, so are we gonna cart on our red flaming butterfly wagon? I think Silvus is the one that moves, so.
Are we moving? Is break over?
Oh,
is
sorry,
everyone-
we're
I
on
mean-
break. Sorry, no, never mind.
I mean,
I forgot.
Well, yeah.
We're just
Yeah, we've got
discussing
about
plans.
we've got about 4 minutes of break left.
Okay, well,
Okay.
we can finish the break. I just didn't think about it. I was like, oh, we're planning what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. I am curious if the test is gonna be like puzzle solving. I'm probably gonna be useless, but
I mean, just it's an orc place, so probably more combat.
yeah,
Oh, funny enough, one of Ray's favorite enemies as a ranger is orcs.
Wow.
a bit rude.
the orcs can be our
Completely
friend,
random,
you know?
by the way. The other one is tieflings, because that's actually the race of her sister.
So she wants to hunt down and kill her sister.
No. The idea is like she's looking for a tiefling, and she thinks that maybe other tieflings are involved because like they're generally a bad race in general.
Wow.
Question:
Wow.
Does Ray have horns or tails?
Eventually, you will find out what Jess looks like. Ray doesn't have anything like that. She honestly looks like an elf,
A very pale skin elf.
which
Yes.
explains why she's so tall.
Got it. She's an ASMR.
Just random fact. So
I
since
just said
used-
she looks like an elf. That's all I said.
I know.
Nero was 7'6" in the kit.
Well, Ray is 5'11". She didn't even break 6 feet.
Anya's 3'6", I think. I forget.
I forgot. Because you
But I
wanted to
think all-
insult Evie for looking too human. Yeah.
What? No, I joked with you about that. I didn't mean anything. by
Yeah,
it.
you gave me shit. Don't even.
But they literally are just a picture of a human.
Yes, because that's all I can do with my modeler. If I could do more, I would.
I know. I'm just saying they look like a human because they look like a human. I'm not saying
Literally, I
anything
have
wrong.
like robotic and zombie OCs that I would love to do in the modeler, but it's just too limited.
But yeah, GC, like Anya did the centaur quest because she likes centaurs and they are Fae related. It's Romeo and Juliet, neither of them are Fae related, so she gives absolutely 0 fucks.
Wow.
And again, Mafia is more Evie's thing, because that's who he blames on his past.
Sylvis probably wasn't too interested in it. He's like, I gotta accomplish this main quest.
I
and
doubt
this is-
Ellie would be either, Helloween, because she would just be hyper as fuck and not care.
Yeah, we're not trying to ignore your side quests. We chose one that you didn't even make. We chose to solve the Centaur Goblin War.
No, that was a side quest. That was entirely a side quest. I just didn't expect
Yeah,
you
but
guys.
it wasn't one you planned for.
No, I did plan for it. I was like, you underestimate how much I've actually planned for. I did, in fact, plan that, okay, they can, in fact, go this route if they so choose. And they decided to go that route. You had ample. I gave you so many opportunities to be like, no, we don't want to do this. But you guys ended up choosing to go on it. So that's on you.
By AKA Anya. Specifically
So,
Anya.
Sylvis right now is thinking the whole Romeo and Juliet thing is about mafias. The warrior told him to be more mindful and try to help people who need help, but that's the mafia. I'm not gonna get involved with the
Mafia doesn't need help, bro.
So he's more focused on the main quest, and also there's a child missing, so focus on that as well.
We're actually doing a side quest on the way to our main quest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's been 4 minutes.
I loved the way you tried to introduce it. You're like, they tried to rob you, but magic mouth, and I'm like, haha, hit them with stick.
I didn't know how else to introduce him. That's what he would do.
Oh,
in
I
this
know.
situation.
I agree. It's just funny that my random bullcrap just happens to be like perfectly fitted for this random situation.
I had already made this encounter before. As
Oh, I know.
shown
They
right-
had the
yeah.
encounter before.
Yeah, I already made this encounter before, and when you did that, I was just like, oh, that's gonna be interesting come a certain thing. And then when I was there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d6, depending on who. He only has like a 1% chance, basically, to get the right
1 in
person.
6, yeah.
Yeah, a 1 in 6 chance to get the right person, and he did not get the right person. He got Anya. Well,
Oh, which reminds me, during our travel time from here to Grendy the Grotus, Anya will enchant more of Helloween's spears to say we, so now they all say we, and give one charm little thingy thing to Ray that says she's being robbed.
Ray, you now have a bag that talks that will inform you that you will be robbed now.
Yay!
It's the power of ritual, because I don't have to spend any spell slots, and I do have to spend material components, but I make them with my creation, which means I've used my creation for the day. The one reason I went creation bard, so I can make free magic mouths.
That was the whole reason for it. And now you can die happy. Okay.
You smile, but that's actually the whole reason.
Okay, we're all back.
We're back in black.
Sylvis, you here?
Yeah.
Okay. We're all here. Leaving the town of Portus, you see verdant fields of green and hills off in the distance. A marble-like road greets your path as you go upon it with your horse and carriage. Okay, party, what do you do?
Lions in carriage.
Well, right, my bad. Lions and carriage.
They're just horses painted orange. We had no idea.
Can I paint the lions look like horses?
Technically, yeah,
No one
if you have
will ever
minor
know the
illusion, you
difference.
could. Technically.
When we're not using them, they look like horses, because I cast minor illusion over them.
Okay. First random encounter of the new kingdom. Let's see what you get. Okay!
You get to fight a genie!
You get the deadliest thing. Okay.
Oh no!
Look,
I thought
Sylvis
a
wanted
20
to
was
test
a
out his
good
crossbow,
thing.
we're all good.
Who's currently driving the cart?
I think I'm the only one who can actually.
I feel like
Um,
Sylvis would be the only one who would.
I'm the only one who
Anya,
knows how
no
to
one
navigate
trust.
land vehicles, so that would be me.
Anya, no one would trust. We don't know the new person. Gwen's asleep. He
I'm not
might.
asleep.
be able to?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh, you woke up.
I've been here. My mic was muted. I didn't even realize it.
Oh, okay. You thought you fell
Oh,
asleep.
I'm going to beat you.
wow.
Gwen might be able to drive a vehicle. One of
Ray
you guys can
might
drive it.
have some knowledge, but not great knowledge. If anything were to happen, she would probably just panic.
Yeah, we'll leave it to Silvis because
Yeah.
Because Silvis has proficiencies land vehicles.
Okay, Silvis, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
Alright. These three P's are right next to each other. Flat 10.
It's not really stealthing. You hear the sound of wings flapping in the air coming at a fast pace towards you, Silvis. From up above you.
I will call it to the group. I think there's something flying over us right now.
I
Ray
poked my head
pulls
out the
out
back
the
of the
Tempest
carriage and looked
bow.
up.
One at a time.
Anya pokes her head out the back of the wagon and looks up to see what it is.
This is gonna be interesting. Above you, you see a giant figure with big wings flying in the air. It has 3 heads. One of a goat, one of a lion, and one of a dragon.
In character. What? Ooh, it looks like someone and magical painting together. Out of character.
Ray peeks out
Pink
the
chimera.
Ray peeks out the back of the cart. What? No, what?
Someone couldn't decide what they were painting, and they just decided to paint them all.
If you have any spells to bring that thing down so we can get away from it, I recommend using them.
Check spell list.
Do anywhere 3 casters have anything to help us out here? Cow.
Yeah.
We can shoot it down.
What I can do is I can try to shoot it down with my bow, and I have a spell that can make it a lot worse.
I have a few bolts I can probably fire at it.
It looks like it's just flying around. It doesn't. Is it flying like at us, like directly at us, or is it above
You
us?
can clearly tell as you're looking up, it is looking down at you all 3 heads. Well, the goat head is looking around randomly, but the dragon and lion head are definitely looking down in your guys' direction.
I think we need to take care of that thing, otherwise it's going to try to pounce on us.
You see the lion head lick its lips as it starts to descend slowly towards you guys.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
taking a
hungry.
shot
I
at
think
it.
it's gonna eat us.
Okay, roll initiative. As put yourselves on this map, somewhere in the middle or in the road, basically on the road. Hold on, I didn't have the initiative tracker open.
Also, I didn't have my character out, so it didn't matter either way.
Yeah, so put your characters on here. As I bring
Someone
out...
fell off the wagon.
Really? A 10 with
Tired
6
Can we go?
Don't
Can
worry
we go
about
with
it.
my first one because I did roll it?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Well, I need you to roll it so then you're added to the initiative tracker.
Well, I did again, and it still didn't add me to the thing initiative tracker.
Because you
Uh,
didn't
gotcha.
add your character onto the battlefield and then.
I did that, and then I did it the second time.
Oh, you guys are up here. Oh, you guys
That's
are
why
all the way
that's why you're all the. So I said you fell off the wagon.
Where is he? I don't.
Hold
Here.
on.
Other
I
people.
am getting characters out.
Wait,
How-
Anya Littlefoot? I thought it was Lightfoot.
It says Lightfoot. Oh,
It
it
says
says
Little.
Littlefoot there, but it says Lightfoot on my actual everywhere else. Am I the dinosaur from Land Before Time?
Quiet you. I misheard. I misheard. Okay. As I make this the appropriate size.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Just give me the dinosaur stat block. Plus my charisma stat, of course.
Hold on. you guys shouldn't be able to see his HP. Ignore that.
I can't even see it. I'm not looking.
Oh.
Oh, now I see his HP bar. I can't see how much HP it has. I just see the full HP bar.
Why can I see it? Strange.
Like, I see that there is a bar there, but I don't know how much.
See, I can see it on my laptop, which makes sense, but I can't see it on. But I can also see it on my screen where I'm playing as a player, which does not make sense to me. Gwen, roll your initiative.
Did already.
You didn't select your character when you did it.
It was before we switched maps.
Yeah. Should I just roll it again, or?
Yeah, just roll it
Because
again.
I got an 8.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. First battle of Exudian is, of course,
The hardest thing he could have thrown at us.
What did I? Once again,
worry,
I
guys.
roll. Once again, I roll a nat 20. Because apparently that's all I can roll.
Wasn't our first battle like a snake that fell into the cart?
It was either a snake or it was Pegasi.
Wait, does that have a snake tail?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
And this
I
time,
love this music.
I have proper battle music. It's not all this anime songs that will just get me copyrighted.
Oh yeah, Silva should be in the front, regardless of unless it's behind us. Is it in front of us or behind us?
It's in front of us. You can see it.
Yeah.
Well, I meant like
orientation.
way the wagon was going.
Which way is the wagon
Yeah.
pointing?
Well, it was above you and then it flew in front of you.
Okay, so Silva should be in the front.
As it saw one of your party members draw out a bow. Okay. We start the combat with Sylvis.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on the broom.
Okay.
So I was gonna watch one. Give me a second as I calculate movement.
Silva does a half lap around the Chimera.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. 20 feet of movement to the middle. I'm gonna pull out the honey wine and then point it at him. I'm gonna cast Compel Duel.
Okay. What do I? That's a wisdom save, I believe.
That is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, wisdom is not one of his strong ones. 10.
Rolls a nat 20 still.
It failed and you DC 15. And now I have to move 80 feet. So give me a second. I'll do.
You all watch as he's just zooming around, as Sylvis is just zooming around the battlefield.
That's me.
Where is he?
He's in the
All
corner.
over you now.
Anya, it's your turn.
Anya is going to.
Has it drank alcohol?
It is immune to poison. It's a fucking chimera. He does this on purpose. I'm 90% sure it's immune to poison. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Because that's my one range spell I have. Oh no, I have another one, but I'll use that later.
That hits.
Good. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
That's cold.
Yep. Let me affect his HP. Okay.
Well, since when did we get health bars on our enemies?
Oh,
It's sessions.
when I figure out how I can actually make it so you can guy can see it. You hit it, and contrary to your belief, it is not resistant to poison. No, it's not immune to poison.
I assumed it would be because it has a snake on it.
14.
It does pass the save. It ties the save, so that's
okay. Doesn't it
It's
also
weird.
mean
Why am I
because...
not showing up on the initiative?
What?
Still not showing up on the initiatives.
Did you collect? Did you
Oh, yeah, they
select your
did-
character and
fell-
roll?
Fell off
And-
the initiative.
Let's see. Let me try again.
There you go.
There you are.
There you are.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Weird.
Okay, yeah.
And then okay. With that, I'm also gonna give Bardic Inspiration to. You know what? Let's give it to the new girl.
Okay. You are now bardically inspired,
Then-
new girl.
Ray. And I'm gonna move here.
It's a very female party.
Yeah. And Sylvis is the pimp, not.
We're all very girly pop here.
We're Sylvis's angels. I'm done.
Well, after that attack, the compelled duo falls off.
Does it work? I think it's only if I text somebody else, right?
The spell ends if you attack any other creature. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target. If a creature,
Oh, if a creature friendly to you.
Damages the target or casts a harmless
Well,
spell on it.
Never
Or if
mind
you
then.
end your
Alright.
turn, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away
Yeah,
from
the
the target.
last part. Yeah, the last part I knew already canceled it when you moved so far away from it. You have to stay
Yeah.
within 30 feet for compelled duel.
I didn't know that. I don't use spells.
It's
I
a-
play
It's a
fighter.
weird spell.
Fair enough.
It's a weird spell.
Anya, if that's your turn. Gwen, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna use a new spell. Which I need to
Ooh.
get closer, a bit closer. So,
It's currently 20 feet in the air, by the way.
okay, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I didn't
But
check. I
30.
just assumed I was within 60 feet, and I was right. Almost dead right.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see how long this spell could actually go for. If my character sheet will load any faster. You said it's 20 feet in the air?
Yes. It is currently 20 feet in the air.
Range, that doesn't super matter because you can diagonally aim your spell.
Would Entangle reach it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I don't think so. Entangle affects the ground.
Grappling weeds provides sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from it. I mean, they come from the ground.
I don't think it means it goes 20 feet up. I think it just
True.
means 20 feet. Like, it's up to your interpretation, but
I mean, I feel like you can have it like sprout from the ground, heading up, and grab the creature if you so choose.
Yeah. If not, I could just use something. Another one.
DM gets final rule.
Yeah, and I
yeah,
say
it's up to you.
honestly, I say that's what an entangle
Roll
can
it
do.
cool.
Okay, so it needs to make a strength save. Unfortunate for you.
You say
Oh,
that,
dear.
but did it roll good? It might roll bad. Oh no.
Ooh.
As the vines start to
It's
go
close.
around it, it lets out a mighty roar, breaking them.
Oh dear. Let's see. Hopefully it didn't see me do that.
You're out in the open.
For
Okay.
a bit of
Reminds
defense, I'm gonna use my bonus action to make the wall a big wall.
Okay, where are you making the wall?
Let's see. I don't want to obscure anyone else's like vision, but have it be like
The wagon.
that's good, right? It's a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sprout a wall. As it's now the Chimera's turn. I apologize in advance for what this thing's about to do to you people.
Oh no.
The Chimera moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, He uses most of his movement to land on top of your wall. And then it's
Flippin'!
going to do this surgery. Ignore the roll. Ignore the attack roll. It's using fire breath, which does. Let's see.
Oh, don't!
15-foot cone. Okay.
That's it in fire resistance.
DM, because those three characters are within the wagon of fire resistance, they have fire resistance to this attack.
Yes. Well, actually, no. The wagon would be taking the damage, not them.
So it's just me
Holy
and Gwen getting
shit!
destroyed. Got it.
Also, it doesn't really matter. It is doing it in a 15-foot cone, and it doesn't really reach the cart. It only hits Gwen, Anya, and one of the lions.
Oh, I'm
No,
already
not
out then. GG's.
Well, no, you can make a save.
Save for half.
Yeah, make a dex save. I need Anya.
Oh, Dex. Alright, let's do this.
Go ahead, pass, DM.
I believe that beats the DC 15. Yes.
Good, because I didn't want to have to use my class feature that gave me even more ways to pass it.
You. Okay, so Anya, you take 22 points of fire damage, and Gwen, you take the full 44 fire damage. Gwen is now down.
Gwen's
Oh,
Alright, GG,
no!
Seeing its damage have been done, it ends its turn on top of the wall. That Halloween immediately rages. Needs to roll a 1d8.
Oh, the wall like collapses if I'm down. By the way.
Oh well.
Oh, maybe that causes a little tiny bit of damage to the guy here?
No,
I
it just slowly falls to the ground if it wants to, or flies if it wants to. It's a
Yeah.
flying creature.
Oh,
It's
but
not
it's
thrown anywhere.
sudden. Hold on, the wall collapses sudden. It could take it by surprise.
10, 15. It is. Halloween is gonna rush out of the carts and with her very intense speed.
Zombies.
With her very intense speed, and for her bonus action, she's going to rage, and that means 1d8. She gets an 8, which
Ooh, I forget what that one is.
And a crit.
8 gives you. I know she made a macro for
Wow.
this, but I can't find it. A bolt of light shoots
Yeah,
from your
it
chest.
gives you-
Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'll be blinded until next turn.
It is blind, and it takes an additional 1d6 radiant damage. 6 radiant damage.
Halloween has not rolled anything but max dice. Come on, crit attack roll.
Or is it because I'm rolling her dice for her?
That is the reason, but I don't mind it at this moment.
You don't mind when it's on your side.
Yes.
Okay, it is now blinded. That means this next attack of Halloween is going to be at advantage. She doesn't even need a reckless. And she... which one is she going to use? She is going to use... and a overprotective halberd. Which is at advantage. 22. That definitely hits. Dealing... Ooh. She runs up and stabs this creature well in the side. It lets out a mighty roar. As it takes that damage. Next up is... Ray. Ray, it's your turn.
It is my turn, and I'm going to imbue the Tempest, an arrow I'm shooting with the Tempest, with Hail of Swords.
Okay.
And then I will have to shoot that arrow with the Tempest.
I will also point out that that you do have two
It's
allies
definitely a
5
weird
feet within its range. They will be affected by it.
It's okay, guys. I can take it.
You're already dead.
You'll get a death save. A failed death save. That happens. You might
Wait
want
a
to
minute.
attack that spell.
Is this mountain high ground? Is this high ground?
Yes, that would be high ground.
Can I get there within my movement?
You have 30 feet of movement, I believe, so you should be able to.
You move like 5.
Yeah. It's 5
So
feet
can
at
I get
least.
up there? And then since I would have high ground on the dragon, I'd be shooting it from above.
I mean, you already have advantage. It's blind.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be shooting it from above, which means I can control more where the arrow goes, and it would limit how much my allies get hurt.
True.
No, the spell specifies
Well, yeah.
adjacent to the target, I think.
Yeah. It's
Well,
well,
it's where
here-
the arrow lands.
yes, the arrow land, but you can't just choose a random spot in the air. You can choose. It has to hit like either like a random spot on the ground or the creature itself.
Well, I'll get up on here anyway for the additional advantage this will grant me in the future when it gets unblinded.
Oh, and don't forget you have Dread Ambusher, so you get an extra attack.
Oh, Gloomstalker.
Seaweed. And I will shoot it with Tempest
Okay.
at
Your shot.
advantage.
Okay. Shoot. 14 plus 2. I'm assuming that's from your archery.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. That hits.
Now what do I roll for damage on that?
You click the bow, it should do the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Ooh, that is 10 points of damage.
Plus the additional damage
Hail of-
from Hail of Thorns.
Oh, well, it needs to make a dex save then. It's Halloween and, well, Gwen,
Gwen is dead.
Well, no, Gwen takes
No,
a
they're
death...
down, not dead yet.
Yeah, Gwen takes a death
You're
saving
trying to
throw.
kill them.
Alright. 11.
No. You take a death save. Like
Yeah,
you don't get to roll one.
yeah.
You just are one failed death save.
Ow.
Yeah.
Let's
Hitting downed people is very bad.
You are shitting me!
I don't make the rules, I just roll them.
Just roll 20.
Bullshit! You hit crits every fucking time!
Dexterity save. Is it half on a successful one?
Let me check the spell. Hail of Thorns. In addition, must make a dex saving throw. A creature takes on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. So it'll take 1d10 half.
Okay, so it'll take 5 damage from the Hail of Thorns, so we'll...
Well, I didn't roll a d10 yet.
Well, no,
You did. You rolled it when you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the ability. Yep.
Yeah, the spell itself actually
Oh,
does
yeah.
damage.
Oh, I rolled a perfect 10. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and Halloween also takes 5 points of damage for succeeding that save.
Sorry.
You should be saying sorry to Gwen. You did one failed death save.
She is yelling sorry to both of them.
Doesn't matter if it's
I'm doing the
Remy,
Family Guy death pose.
It doesn't matter if it's Remy or Ray. Hack will always injure his allies.
Friendly fire is the name of the game.
B runs out, does...
Wait, I thought I got an additional attack.
You do get an
because
additional
of
attack.
Right,
Dread
right.
of Amber.
Right, Dread Ambush.
And it does an
Five.
extra 1d8 damage with it or something. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. So, roll your attack at advantage.
I'm just picking what I'm gonna do. No, that's a bad idea. Do not conjure mock animals right now. I'll just do a regular attack slot.
You don't have a choice. You have to do the attack roll. You don't get
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
You don't get another action. You just get another attack.
Yeah.
Oh, is that another Tempest then?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
another Tempest.
just another bow attack.
At advantage. That hits. Well, your damage,
I wonder.
and then add 1d8 to that. 9. So another 12 damage to this creature. Ooh, it is not liking all this damage it's taking.
Ray just did big damage, though. You cannot deny that she's got damage.
B will fly out and do his. Sees Gwen down, holds his hand up, and does his healing light. 2d6 of healing. Gwen, you heal for 4 HP.
Yay.
As B aims his hand back at the Chimera and will shoot an Eldritch Blast at advantage. Because, of course, that hits. Did that add in? No, that did not.
No, it did not. It couldn't have.
Yeah, 8. 8 points of force damage to this creature. Okay.
Eldritch blasted more damage.
6. I mean, random determined HP. Oh, it is beyond bloodied by this point after that attack.
It looks like it's way above half.
Nope, it's beyond. Trust me.
Oh, it's at half.
Yeah. Silvus, is your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the angle. 100 feet. Yeah, that'll do it.
Silvus zooms around the battlefield on his broom.
I have advantage on
Oh, he's
attacks.
going in melee.
Yep.
Okay. 2 hand crossbow shots, sharpshooter.
Okay. That misses. That hits.
18 pierce.
Holy crap! Oh, did you hit the negative
Wow.
5?
That's a negative. Yeah, I have a +7, so -5. I have a +2.
Nice.
Yeah, that just hits. So 14 just hits this creature. As, ooh, it is not looking good after all this damage it has been taking.
Isn't it?
Anya, it's your turn.
Anya, realizing this thing breathes fire, is going to pull out her paint bucket and, I think it's a bonus action, splash paint on Halloween in the form of a phoenix.
Okay, Halloween now is resistant to fire. I assume that's the one you're going for.
Yes.
Yes, it is a bonus action.
I don't want to deal fire damage if she's shooting fire.
It is a fun.
I'm going to then hide inside the cart and shoot out an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, shoot your Eldritch Blast at advantage.
Where is it? Aha! Wait, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to shoot out my life transference arrow.
Oh. That misses.
With advantage.
Right, with advantage. Roll
I
again.
forgot the advantage.
It misses with advantage.
No,
No.
please no.
It missed with advantage.
Oh,
Oh, that's amazing.
why are you asking for bad things to happen to me?
It was funny.
Gwen, it's your turn.
Gwendolyn.
Alright, so
Gwen.
I'm gonna use my bonus action first to use Second Wind.
Okay. On the ground, you flex.
Yeah, I'm gonna flex, that's 9 hit points I get back.
Okay.
So, 9 plus 4. Wait. Okay, there we go. I'm at 13 hit points, guys. I'm living.
Okay, that's
Sorry,
your.
I'm
Gwen.
still standing.
Actually, you're
Yeah,
currently prone until you get up.
Yeah, do you stand up?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up, and this is where I'm going to use Black Swan Storm
Okay.
on a broad.
Use Black Swan Storm. Cast a spell.
Let's go.
Okay.
The deck save.
fails. Okay, what happens?
Go.
Roll
It takes 8 damage.
Okay.
It's darkness within 20 feet of it or something. Or sorry, it drops 1 level of illumination.
Yep. Causing the illumination level within 20 feet of the cube to drop by 1 step.
So it's dim light.
Yeah, it's now currently dim light around the creature. Well, it's currently blinded, so it can't see you.
Alright, I'm just gonna move back just a little bit, just to be safe.
Fair enough. The wizard finally learning her place.
Yeah. Hopefully that does something.
Okay.
As she says, as she's like holding her her sides.
It's now the Chimera's turn. Silvus, how high up in the air are you?
I am not. I landed and put away the broom.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see which one of you gets. On a 1, Halloween gets the 2 hits. On a 2, Silvus gets the 2 hits.
I feel like it should be Halloween because she's probably yelling obscenities at it.
Well, this first attack goes towards Halloween. A bite attack. As a lion takes a mighty chomp at disadvantage. Yet it's still blinded, I believe, until Halloween's turn. Oh, that's still
Yeah,
hits.
until Halloween's runs right after him.
That is halved. And then here's the horns. Disadvantage. To Silvus.
Who's eating their mic?
That would be Cow.
Oh, sorry, I'm using a headset now.
Ah.
See, I'm gonna move it away from my mouth. My bad.
Okay, the 11 does impact hits, do damage. It's still up, so that last attack, the claws still go towards you, and I assume a 21 hits.
No.
Yes.
I actually don't know.
The answer is yes. Yes. But he's just
I'm not
saying
wearing plate
no,
armor.
like riposte. Every time he says riposte, he's like, no, you can't riposte this riposte. It's just how self.
Yeah, if you miss on this riposte, it's all good.
Fair enough. Oh, it is not looking good. Okay, Halloween. You only.
Wait.
You didn't roll damage for the claws.
Got no damage. Hit him and then said, "Oh, that is not good." Did damage to the Chimera instead of to Silvus.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm. Well, yeah, 12 slashing damage over to Silvus.
I was so confused.
You would have got away with it.
You reposted it without even knowing.
Okay. It is now Halloween's turn. Halloween's going to stab at this thing.
I stab at thee.
At advantage because it's still blinded until the end of her turn.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I thought it was start. Double check, but
Yeah, it's start. My bad. So it is no longer blinded. It can now see. And it's seeing that its options are very limited because it is very injured. So she's going to reckless attack to gain that advantage back and misses. I believe she can do a bonus action, blast that thing again, so Constitution saving throw from the Chimera.
yes. You probably should have done that before her attack,
True, very true. Oh, well.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Because nothing happened.
Right, it's now your turn. Right.
I was thinking. Given the circumstance, I think the best option is to just. Do I still get a double attack from Dread Ambusher?
No, that's only on your first turn.
Alright, let me think here. Yeah, the best move here is. No. Okay. Yeah, the best move is to just shoot at it. With advantage?
No, it is
Nope.
no longer blinded.
But I have high ground.
That does not give
Son
you
of a
advantage.
mechanic.
It's not divinity.
This isn't Divinity or Baldur's Gate.
I mean, that hits.
Still hit.
Fuck you. I don't need no advantage.
Good, we're not giving it to you.
It is on death's door after that hit.
Go for the throat, B.
Alright, anything for your
We're
bonus
more
action?
than just a map.
Well, I don't have like a healing potion I can throw to Gwen to make up for earlier, so.
Okay. B's turn. Can B finish the job? Find out this time on Dragon Ball Sins.
I mean, if not, 3 other people go after him to try to kill this thing.
Okay, this time it should be able to do its charisma damage. As I... Ooh, the other blast just misses. Sylvis, it's your turn.
Wow. Yeah, hand crossbows. Easier to hit.
That
Yeah.
hits.
You. Bonus action.
Oh god.
Unfortunate. Low rolls.
Oh.
How do you do this?
Wow, even with low rolls.
It only had 9 HP left.
Alright, yeah. There's, just pull back my hand crossbow and shoot one bolt to the back of the goat's head and the other bolt in the back of the dragon's head, and just watch as it bleeds out and the lion's head goes still.
Congratulations, Ace. You have conquered the Chimera. Ending the initiative. You now have a dead Chimera corpse before you.
Ray runs over to Gwen and gives her a hug. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not dead at least.
So do we like shove this in the back of the wagon, or?
I guess it would fit.
Kind of want to know what it tastes like.
Looks strangely at her and goes, well, I mean, I would eat in Stranger Things, but still, I think probably, I don't know, it looks poisonous. It has a snake on it.
You tell me you never had snake before?
Nope.
It's actually quite a good delicacy.
I think
Chimera or snake?
Both.
Both.
I think the best things worth from these things is the horns from the goat, the teeth from the lion, and the fire sack from the dragon.
Well,
Okay.
also the lion cloth goes for a decent amount in some places.
If you so choose, you can make survival checks to see if you can get any of the items.
Who's got the best survival? Maybe
Yeah,
a ranger?
me.
Okay. Ray, I need you to make
I'm gonna
3...
cast this stuff.
3 survival checks at normal.
Yeah, just at normal.
I shall help.
Oh, then at advantage, all of them.
Well, I won't add advantage to that one.
Do it anyway.
Okay. On the first one,
Wow.
Gwen, you're not helping. No.
yeah, get out of here, Gwen.
No,
Pushes
Gwen, don't help.
Sylvis is helping by pushing Gwen aside.
I get a ladybug. It's just flying.
Okay,
Yeah, you managed to catch a ladybug. That's it.
first row. I can successfully say you managed to get 2 of 3 items. You managed to get the horns of the goat, which can be used be transformed into a dagger if you find the proper means. The 21 was high enough to get you the fire sack. However, you cannot. However, the 13 was not a high enough thing to get you the proper amount of teeth for a manticore knife tooth. No,
But we have lions already. We don't need lion teeth.
Chimera.
Yeah, let's go find a gnome and he can make us a flamethrower with his fire sack.
Well,
Anya says a little bit of a prayer for the manticore, even though it tried to eat them, but it lived its life, and then we get on our way, I hope.
oh, you also get, let's see, 30 pounds of chimera meat.
Okay, 30 pounds. Chimera meat.
I wonder what we're having for dinner.
Dried berries.
Okay.
Probably.
Having slain the chimera, you go back to your road.
Yay.
That was a
1, 2.
dangerous combat, but it also only took 2.5 rounds.
Ray's just rubbing her arm
I almost killed Gwen again.
after this whole thing.
Yep.
Okay.
See, I told you I could handle myself.
As the party now moves along the road, eventually you see off in the distance a large stone monument on top of a hill. You follow the road up to the hill, disembarking off of your carts to climb up the hill. As you get to the top of the hill, you see a weird sight. You see above you, a statue of an elf-like individual holding a bow. On his side, leaning against him though, you do also see a pitchfork. At the base of the statue, you see an individual.
Double D, double die.
You see what you would figure to be an air genasi of sorts, currently slumped over at the base of the monument.
DM, is the pitchfork not illustrated here, or is it just
Yeah,
not
the pitchfork's not it. Yeah, Incarnate only has so much.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I was just double checking. Anya appears.
For some odd reason, unless there was enough time to take a short rest between travel, so.
Okay.
Ray
I will
definitely
roll
would have
his
taken
die.
the opportunity.
Let's do a second wind.
Don't forget, I have a special feature for your hit dice if you're going to use them during the travel. If I can find it. Yeah.
Somebody still very keen on voicing the woman's son since he decided to call him Escanor.
So /R1d6.
And
Sorry, I didn't do the space.
Just as a reminder to those who might not remember, this was your HP by the end of the Chimera battle.
I remembered mine.
Mine's on my sheet.
Oh.
Because your token is linked to your sheet. So whenever you change something on the sheet, you change it on the token. You change something on the token, you change it on the sheet.
Oh, that's why it doesn't. I wasn't changing on the token. I was changing on the sheet. I was changing it on the token. So.
Well, linking the
Oh,
token
well, I
is...
changed it on my token, but it didn't change my sheet.
Get out of here, other me.
I'm pretty much at max health, though. We're good.
Yeah. Other you is gone. I will delete other Gwen and other Ray.
What the?
As I heal up Halloween back to full.
Yeah, I gave her the fire resistance, and she didn't even take a single hit. Fire damage.
Okay, before you see this, the giant statue, put pitchfork against its side, connected to the statue, and a slumped over, what you can tell from this distance, an air genasi male currently slumped over at the base of the statue.
Oh, hey, Miranda's son. I think she told us her name, but I forgot it already.
Escanor.
Yeah, hey, Escanor.
Is that him?
He does not seem to.
He was an air genasi.
He does not seem to respond to you.
Go up and give him a shake on the shoulder.
As you shake his shoulder, he slowly comes to. Huh? He looks up and sees this weird group of people before him. Oh, I lost, I guess, he says as he looks down, looking at these group of people.
Seems so.
Hello.
Your mom's
Hello.
looking for you.
My mom. He, hearing that, he gets even sadder. Oh. She doesn't need to worry about me. I was fine. I was gonna be back soon.
You were kind of passed out in front of this statue, not going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, I guess that's the price of losing one of these trials, I suppose.
Someone could have came and stolen your things, or even killed you.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I guess she'll get me back soon anyway. Not like I can do any more of these things. One and done, apparently. If the stories are true.
You only get one try.
The Monument Challenge is more than just... There's more to the Monument Challenge, I discovered, actually. He says as he stands up, dusting himself off. The Monument Challenge, well, yes, each individual one will give you a boon for completing a challenge. I found in the Forces Library, I did in fact find that there's a secret to the challenge. If you complete each one of them, you'll get an even greater reward after completing a bigger challenge.
Oh, so what is the challenge?
He motions over, and you see to the side. You see to the side of the statue what seems to be various farming equipment. There's two parts of, well, at least this challenge. He then motions towards a plaque that you can read on the statue. And the plaque reads, to anyone who reads this. On this statue, you see this.
So you got to be wise and wiser.
I don't have any main
Not the
points of
wisest.
wisdom.
Essentially, he starts up. You complete this first challenge, and the statue will begin to glow. Once it glows, you have an even bigger challenge that you have to complete in order to get the boon. Which,
So how do you start the challenge?
well, the first challenge, reading over this, it involved being wise. I found from this, from what the plaque could tell me. So above board, just to make this easier to explain, essentially this is a challenge of wisdom. Each one of the statues will have some form of attributes contributed to them. This one is wisdom. Provided to you is the means to do a wisdom-based challenge of your choosing. Look through your stats and find the wisdom one that fits best. All you see before you currently at the moment is a bunch of farming implements. You do see off in the corner where you assume he did his thing, what seems to be a couple of upturned dirt, where you can assume there are seeds planted in it.
Well, I actually am quite wise. Or I've been told anyway.
Go ahead.
So what do I do?
Basically, for this, I'm going to need you to make a survival check.
Oh,
I will,
is there...
however, before you make this survival check, how are you planting the crops?
How am I planting them?
Yes.
Well, I could use the assistance of my Ray's hand axe and dagger to make like an artificial plow of sorts into the ground, so that the seeds can be planted more easily and they're not just scattered across the surface.
Since you were able to
And
think
also,
up,
I have a herbalism kit, but I'm not sure how much that would help.
the plow idea was enough. With thinking it over and looking through your items, you figure you can make a makeshift plow. With this makeshift plow, you can roll your survival check at advantage.
Yay, maybe.
As you work the fields, well, the small fields of this hill, you manage to make a good little plantation where you can plant a good number of the seeds provided to you by the statue. As you do, you see the statue start to glow a ethereal blue color. At this point, Escanor brings up, and here's the second part. as around you, you see 4 lights appear on the ground, forming into humanoid figures. As you see before you, an elven figure, much looking similar to that of the one on the statue. Similar to that on the statue, appear before you. 4 of them, all bows on their backs, in these specific areas, and they all look towards you and draw their bows. Roll initiative.
Wait, can we fight them, or is this just for them?
What?
Anya says, do we fight them, or is it just for them to fight?
Oh, everyone.
Oh, I'm asking in character, because in character she doesn't know.
Well, since you're all here, I guess the statue is deciding all of you have to take this quest.
Did you have to fight one person or 4 people?
Fine by me.
Oh, I had to fight all 4.
There you go.
Yeah. Understandable why he lost, if you had to fight all 4 of them by yourself.
Yeah, all 4 is one guy. Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, so I'm going above Halloween because I have a bigger initiative.
A higher dex modifier is how that works.
Yay.
And Halloween is NPC right now, so.
Regardless. Anya Littlefoot.
Dude, changing that to her last name, honestly.
I like Lightfoot.
I do too. But Littlefoot's funny. Her actual name is Anya Littlefoot Lightfoot.
No, Anya Little Lightfoot.
That works too.
Don't mind me
Really
as
quick.
add more enemies or give them higher health bars.
No, I would never do that to you people.
You do it to your
Where'd they
other
go?
party?
No, never.
Maybe.
The sarcasm.
The Chimera wanted to have more hit points. It was like, please give me more hit points, GM, please. And you just let it die.
Hey, that thing had 123 hit points. I don't. You guys just were able to chip it down fast enough.
Yeah. Blinding it one round was pretty useful from Halloween.
Yeah. That did
I
screw
could
it up.
use the Germock animals. Just a thought.
And lastly, you, sir, over here. As I roll your initiative, and then we can start this combat. Because I believe. Okay, and we are starting the combat with Silvis.
Grindy hugs
Whoops. Not too far.
with an extra H.
Ooh, I'm assuming that's not gonna hit.
Let's see, that one. That one is. No. Oh, you're that one. That one does not hit.
Yep, okay. Gee, I'm just rolling low. Alright.
Yep. It manages
That's that then.
Yep. It manages to dodge both your attacks. Halloween. Halloween using her enhanced speed.
Ow.
Is gonna blow out all of our eardrums with ow. As for her bonus action, she'll cast haste on herself, able to make it up to this man. Giving her
I mean,
2
she could have made it up to him without casting haste.
Yeah. Well, she has now an 18 AC and can attack twice now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Jesus fucking Christ, 18?
26. And yep, both of those definitely hit. Turn that off. Ten. Ooh. This man looks immediately bloodied after that one turn of attacks. That's Halloween's turn. Ray, it's your turn. Ray.
So I don't get the ambush.
No, you do.
You get it.
Oh,
'cause
I
you're moving
do?
before them.
Yeah.
Yay! Ambush! So does that mean I'd have to cast Conjure Mock Animals twice if I did that?
No,
that's
you
not
could
how-
if you
yeah.
use it. You don't get to have your little extra attack because it only says when you attack during the first round, you get an extra attack. You hit the attack action during the first round, you get an extra attack. So if you do any other
Okay.
action, you just waste it. That's
Yeah.
how Road West works.
Yeah.
Well then, in that case, I am going to apply the Hail of Thorn. Wait, is that? I mean, yeah, that's probably the best move. I'm going to apply Hail of Thorns on my arrow.
Okay. Where are you aiming at?
Do you shoot
Just-
in this direction?
I'm slowing. I'm going to. Wait, hold on. Is that a 10-foot radius? Let me check. That is a radius of 5 feet. So no matter what I do, I'm not reaching both of them.
No, but firing at one of them is better than firing at one of the ones with melee with the friend.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit this bitch.
Okay. You're hitting that bitch. Shoot
Roll
your
to hit the
shotgun.
bitch.
Go.
That hits.
Huzzah!
Okay, so 4 plus
And
1.
he's got to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, dex save, dex save. Does that exceeds your save?
It's
so only
13.
Yeah, so so it just passes.
So he takes a total of 9.
Okay, 9 points of damage to Gren.
And again, I shoot at him.
Okay,
Fuck!
that misses.
It swings wide.
Okay, he did not appreciate that.
And now it is the Grundy's turn. Unless you're gonna move.
Yes, it is now the Granny's turn. I'm gonna do some quick math. Okay, you're at that HP. Okay, the one in front of Halloween. He is not built. This is not one of the ones built for physical combat, so don't know. Do you have?
I like how you said "oh no" and then the boss music started playing, so it's like we're the bosses and this is the enemies are the like aspiring adventurers trying to fight us.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. On
Oh my
Halloween.
god.
As he goes in for his short sword. 15 plus, ignore the plus
Misses
2.
by 1.
Yep.
Oh, misses by 3.
Yeah, misses by 3. As he goes in for his stab and misses horribly on Halloween. And he's not high enough level to do 2 attacks, so yeah. He misses his attack, and now it's the other one's turn. Now it's the one next to Silvis. This one, are you the one built? No, you are not the one built for it either. He is going to stab at you, Silvis. Making a short sword attack, 21.
Yeah, it hits.
Hero posts.
I
Dealing
wish.
4 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
I'm bloody.
Wow. Okay. Now this is their turn. Anya, it's your turn.
I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to, let's say, Silvis this time.
Nice.
Then, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at this drunkard. Because they obviously had alcohol.
Okay. Which drunkard?
Bottom right, G.
Okay. He has not had alcohol because he's a spirit, but
He takes 4 cold damage, and if he is not immune to poison, he has a DC 14 save to make.
his con is not good.
It doesn't matter when you roll nat 20s, GC. It doesn't matter.
I don't try to roll nat 20s. I'm cursed. Cursed, I tell you.
I pass my turn.
Okay. that one is now officially bloodied. B. B is going to help Ray out in killing off that one up north by shooting an Eldritch Blast at it. Missing. He then moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 over here.
Hi, B.
Hi, we're probably gonna die.
I mean, that guy didn't die, so we won't die.
Fair enough. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30. Dang, you're not in range.
With the melee one.
You see him take out his glaive and ready himself. He takes a dodge action. This one is going to... there's two of you he sees that he wants to go for. So... Gwen.
Hi.
Gwen, you are going to be taking... he's going to cast... Actually, he's going to cast... that's not what you are.
Magic
That's what
missile.
Hunter's... He's going to cast Hunter's Mark on you, and then shoot you with his longbow.
Oh dear.
I'm guessing that hits.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 6 points of damage plus 6 piercing. So you take 12 points of piercing damage. Plus...
Ow.
Why is there more pluses?
Plus...
Alright, 27 minus 12, that's... 15, right?
you also take an extra 1d8 points from this. 6
Ow.
points. Yeah, another 666 to you.
Ah, you're at 9 HP again.
Yeah.
Having done his damage, he'll end his turn. Gwen, it's now your
Let's
turn.
see. Alright, let's see. Alright, so... Let's see. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. At who?
The guy that shot me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Revenge is the best dish best served any element you want.
Let's see. Does
13.
that hit? That just misses.
Okay. God damn it. And now he's gonna get a big ol' wall in his
Okay.
face instead.
The one he was prepared to dodge, who prepared himself to dodge, looking at Ray, looking to attack, gets a wall in his face.
Yeah, try and get past my big wall.
He
Alright.
will on his turn. Silvus, it's your turn.
So that's it. So
Yep, that-
protect.
Yep,
Give
okay.
me a strength saving throw.
Strength save. Okay. Ooh, these guys are not strong.
It's a fail.
So he's prone.
17 points of damage.
Okay, 17 points of damage to this one. Ooh, he is immediately bloodied from that attack.
Okay, bonus action. And
Okay.
crossbow sharpshooter at advantage since he's prone. Damn.
He dodges. He rolls out of the way of your arrow.
Fun.
Okay, it's Halloween.
You have a bard. the inspiration dice, but you have to roll pretty high on it.
I do, and I would have to roll very high on it, and I'm probably not just gonna waste it. So
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'll try using next round. Kill him.
Yeah, no problem.
Turn.
Just want to make sure.
Not wanting to lose concentration on that haste.
Sorry, did I miss anything?
No.
There's a wall in front of you now.
Okay.
She's going to reckless attack. She's not going to rage because that will drop her concentration on haste.
Right.
13. $19. Okay. I believe the 13 misses. This one, let me check. Yep, that one misses, but the 19 certainly will hit. Ooh, this one is on death's door after that attack. It is not looking good. Ray's turn. Mark's still on.
Alright, what can I do? Because there's a wall in front of me.
You could shoot this guy over here. You
At
could move and
disadvantage.
shoot this guy over here.
Why
could
would
shoot
he
this guy
why would
over
I be
here.
disadvantaged shooting
He's
these
prone.
guys?
Yeah, he's prone.
This one's prone. This one is
This
not
guy is
advantage,
not
low health,
prone?
and is low health.
Well, let me just quickly move so I'm not accidentally shooting an ally. I will do that.
Okay.
That is a total of 16.
That hits. That kills. You only had 2 HP left. You fire, and hitting a vital spot on him, you see his ghost dissipate.
Yep, yippee!
Anything else on your turn?
I'm good.
Okay. It's now the one next to Silvus' turn. He's going to use half his movement to stand up, dust himself off, look at you curtly, Silvus, as you have tripped him. And he's going to short sword stab at you. Because that's all this one can do. 8. That misses. That hits.
Post. Saw that coming before he pressed it. I was like, he's gonna instant tap riposte.
Okay. He is on death's door after that riposte. Hold on, riposte takes your reaction. He's going to start running. 5, 10, 15.
Keep going. You lost half your movement.
Oh,
Yeah, he only has 15. Drop back 5.
Yep. He can move that
That's 10.
far.
Is there more?
We going nowhere.
There you go. That's as far as you can go.
Look, he's gonna make an attempt. He needs something in his life.
Anya, having learned from the heroic melee combatants around her, flying hops,
Okay.
and now paints him red with blood. But not actually using the paint bucket, I'm just saying that for dramatic effect.
That misses.
Yeah! Anya has actually learned nothing from combat. She is only an artist. She just gets some paint on his cloak.
He turns around and goes for the Elder's Blast against the one you tried to kill. That hits. Anya, you may have... It's as he sidesteps your one, he doesn't see the Elder's Blast coming as it hits him in the chest, dissipating him.
Yes, teamwork, as I had planned all along.
Okay.
Also, I got away from the enemies that are still able to hit people, so I'm fine with that.
now is now this one's turn. Mad at the fact that he
Well,
has
Gwen's
a wall to walk. 5.
9 HP, right?
Hmm?
Gwen's at 9 HP, right?
Yeah, Gwen's at 9 HP. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still too far away. He's screwed. He's gonna action
Throws his
dash.
sword.
Screwed. He's gonna action dash to get up in melee with you, Gwen.
Okay.
That's his turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to shoot at Gwen because you're the marked target.
Okay.
Okay. Hope this doesn't hit you. Does that hit?
And I activate shield.
Ah, you put a wall of force in front of you and manage to deflect the arrow as it comes towards you. Gwen, it's
I
now your turn.
bet. Yay.
You have a guy fronting on you and a guy shooting arrows at you. What do you do?
Alright. So, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna try Chromatic Orb one more time.
That will be at disadvantage because you have a combatant in melee with you.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I forgot that does that with the things like that. And so instead, I'm just gonna hit him with with a good old bash it on my fist.
Okay. Punch him. Do
Yep.
it. That does
Wow.
Your punch does connect, but it doesn't seem to do any damage to his armor.
Wow. Well, I can't do anything outside of just use second wind and brace for impact.
So this is your turn.
35 feet of movement. I think as I'm running, I'll take 2 shots with a hand crossbow on one face to face.
Okay. That hits. That also hits. It is now a death's door after those 2 hits.
Does he do the tripping one?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do menacing.
Okay. Menacing. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. These are the ones he's actually good at.
Don't worry, he might just die from Silver's rolling his damage dice.
It's 8 plus 2.
Well, he's
3
afraid
damage
of you.
total.
Yeah, he's afraid of you regardless because you have dissipated him with that menacing attack.
Yay!
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, he had exactly 3 HP left.
Nice. Just for reference, my DC is 13, so if he made that 13, what happens?
He would have passed.
Okay, just making sure.
Halloween, hyped up on haste juice, turns around and just zooms across the battlefield because she can make that movement with her insane movement speed. And goes in for 2 attacks. That hits. Oh, I don't believe that one hits. Nope, that does not hit. As I now roll the damage. 7 slashing. This one, virtually untouched, is now injured after that hit. Ray, it's now your turn.
Also, the wall's gone, just for reference.
Yeah. Ray.
Remain. Attack.
Yeah, I was thinking. What the fuck is this thing again? Oh, yeah, that's what that did. Probably just gonna have to attack like normal.
Okay. Make your attack.
Fuck!
That misses.
My fucking god, dude, really?
Yes.
There, that's my turn.
Why bro just chilling over here?
Well, he
Well,
already failed the trial.
Yeah,
He can't
yeah.
interfere.
You can't do the challenge. Okay, Anya, it's your turn.
Hops over so this. Alcohol powers activate.
They're ghosts, they can't drink alcohol.
That's why they'll get drunk, because they have a low tolerance.
They got hit.
What?
Maximum damage.
The target is not poisoned.
He is poisoned.
On a 14 save.
What the fuck? It's a ghost!
It's a poisoned ghost.
It's the
That
ghost.
doesn't
Pokemon,
even make
poison
any
ghost type.
fucking sense!
As
You see,
Hack
as the spirit has alcohol shoved down his throat and starts wobbling tipsily.
Hack confused as aspects from futures past. B, B's up. Will B be able to finish this? Maybe, because now they're poisoned. Wait. I forget. Do you have advantage against poisoned targets? I forget that.
I forget, but let's see how it doesn't tell me anything about poison. Okay, I'm not sure.
Poisoned, condition, poisoned. No, they just
know
have
they have
disadvantage.
Okay, they just have disadvantage. Right. I was like, am I forgetting something? No. Oh, that does not hit. Let's see. Yeah, that does not hit. As it's now his turn. He is woozing and wobbling as he looks down at Halloween. And with disadvantage, he's going to... miss. That's all this poor fool can do. Gwen, it's your turn.
Alright. What to do? I know I'm gonna miss this, I'm just gonna shoot Firebolt at bro.
Nat 20 time.
Crit fail time.
Yeah.
I already did that.
Yeah, watch this,
Stop
guys.
wishing that on people.
I have yet to roll something higher than a 12 this whole session.
Hey, a 21 hits.
Yay!
That definitely does it.
Alright.
Roll damage.
Should I cast this at a higher spell? At a higher,
can't-
like,
no.
spell?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Alright.
6 points. He is now on death's door.
Yay.
Just aggressive damage.
Yep, it's not terrible.
You gonna move about, or you're still there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay.
I don't gotta move anywhere.
Silvis, it's now your turn. You have one enemy on the field. Very much injured. That hits. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna use bonus action. Oh, fuck it, I'll use bonus action anyway. Never mind.
Actually, that still would hit.
Ignore
Use
that.
my bardic inspiration.
Still hits, okay. Yeah, with one crossbow ball, I shoot him in the shoulder to twist his body to turn towards me, and then second one straight in the heart.
As he gets hit in the heart, he looks to you, Silvus, smiles, and nods before participating. Congratulations. As
You are worthy.
As the battlefield settles from your battle, you see the statue glow blue, like cereal blue again before all 5 of you. Wait, 6 of you. I mean, all 6 of you.
B is here.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot. That's on me. As the blue energy goes from the statue to all of you people. And now, for your boon. You all gain a plus 1 to your wisdom score permanently.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I now have a plus 18, and I have now 18 in wisdom.
I now have 11.
Hear me, I have 13. I can multi-class into classes that require wisdom.
We should do a few more of these.
I thought you would enjoy. I thought you would enjoy the boons I gave.
Screw
Like, let's go
ASIs,
find
let's
the
just
next
keep
one.
doing all
Yay, I have a
these.
4. I now have a wisdom modifier of 4.
As the battlefield settles, Escanor looks to all of you and claps. Well, that was quite impressive. Far more impressive than me. No, I don't know
I'm
how
sure
you're
you could
supposed
have
to.
done it.
I got one of them, he says, before they overcame me. But good show. Well, that's the challenge of the monuments. He looks up to the monument and to you guys. I should really get back to my mom. She's probably worried sick by now.
Did you find the do the trip on your own?
Yeah, I know how to stay out of sight of the more dangerous entities here in this kingdom.
Say so. Good luck.
Oh, he walks up to you, Silvus. Here. He hands you a pouch with the quest reward for 300 gold.
How did he know?
What? How did no? This just means we can get more from his mom later. No, one quest reward.
He hands it to you. He hands it to you, nods at all of you, then walks off. And I believe that is a good place to end this session.
Have good travels.
As night falls on the party, as you all, I assume, are going to be taking a rest at the statue.
We still have 3 more spaces to move, don't we? We do.
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, we spent some time fighting the Chimera, and we spent some time fighting here. Might probably not.
I mean,
probably
7 seconds around.
I know.
You know what?
But I'm just
Sure.
saying we can travel a little bit.
You know what? Sure. You can.
This
You
way
can.
we'd be
yeah,
safe
you
for
can-
monsters.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you move more.
Okay.
You want to go to Spotty?
We
Could
could
go
go
here.
Spotty and actually get a bed. Let's do that.
Are you-
Let's not sleep outside.
Okay. Driving up to here. As you come upon this town, barren streets and a few buildings come into view as you pull up into this town. You happen to notice a few beggars in raggedy clothes along with a couple elderly folks. Most buildings look run down, save for a large building with a sign in front that says The Broken Sword. As I move you to the spotty map.
We're going to a spa trip.
Oh, how foolish.
We bathed in the pool.
Wow, this place looks like shit.
When did Remy come back? Jesus.
He came back just to say that.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye, Ray. Bye, Freddy.
As you pull into town, that seems like a good place to end this session.
Alright.
Yeah, I want to go to the church with the broken roof.
Why?
I don't know. That seems interesting.
No.
But not right now. Our session's done.
They did that so they can talk to God easier.
No, God just smited the church, and that's why there's a giant hole in the roof.
Someone prayed that they wish they had more sun.
Oh God, I wish for a sunroof. Boom.
Okay.
We'll